Look like NuBreed's back again, disrespecting the black woman. He's still talking about me, fam. I'm just making content. All you NuBreed trolls, go over there to his live chat and tell them that Ringo is live, so y'all can all come over here so we can get this bread, share this content, and teach this truth. Make sure y'all subscribe while y'all over here. Now, word on the street, NuBreed responded to a black woman after she got fed up. Woman named Diamond Royal Ministries. She had enough. She's tired of all this nonsense. She took the gloves off. She responded to NuBreed. NuBreed decided to go back and argue with a woman, which clearly shows that he don't like the fact that a black woman is standing up for herself. So what he did is he tried to call her a narcissist. He tried to put her down, make everybody look at her in a bad light, not realizing that this is exactly the kind of abuse that black women is talking about concerning black men, and how y'all don't want to listen, and we can't really come to the table and talk as men and women because the black man continually belittles the black woman, and he don't want to hear her plight. He don't want to hear what she got going on. This woman shared her story. She spoke her truth. And what we're going to do is we're going to review her video to find out exactly what's going on so that we could get the message out there, find out what's going on in her world, what's going on in her heart. Because obviously NuBreed don't care. He really don't got no love for the women. And all of the people that are in his live chat, they really don't care about black women. It's all entertainment for them. And see, this is why as black men and black women, we can't get along. This is why black family are not coming together. I mean, if you think about it, the majority of the people that be in these live chats, like none of them have wives, none of them have husbands, but everybody's sitting there pointing the fingers back and forth because number one, nobody's listening to nobody. It's like we're just talking and nobody's really paying attention. Number one, the first thing we have to understand is this. Black men are the ones who's supposed to be leading black women, not women leading men. So if the black man is not in his rightful place doing his job, the black women have no choice but to get into that role and try to lead herself. And if she have children, she got to lead those children too. If the black man is absent, the children are going to fall apart. The children are going to fail. And this is where the black man in his ignorance and foolishness begins to blame the black woman for all of the problems, not realizing that it's him who is responsible for being the head and the leader. When Adam fell in the garden with Eve, the first thing he did is he blamed the woman. He didn't take accountability and say, you know what, it's my fault. I was supposed to be guarding the garden. Remember, Adam's job was to guard the garden from intruders. So how is it that Lucifer or the serpent was able to communicate with Eve? Because Adam was nowhere to be around. If Adam was doing his job as the Most High instructed him, the devil wouldn't have been in the garden in the first place, because Adam would have saw him, and with his wisdom, he would have been like, hold up now, you can't be talking to my wife. You know what I mean? You over here influencing my wife. See, one of the first things, ladies, you have to understand about men in general, or demons in general, is that the first sign of attack will be a man trying to influence you. This is why social media is so dangerous for a lot of women, because men are influencers. And what they'll do is influence you before you know it, your clothes is off, you're in bed, and they'll be able to get what they need to get, and then they out. And then once that happened, they're gonna blame you and say, well, you should have chose better men. It makes no sense. It's like they're the man. They're supposed to have the authority and be able to lead you. But because a lot of these men are raised by women and their father wasn't in the home, then these men become animals, take advantage of women, and then they blame women. That's the cycle we have right now. So now Diamond Royal Ministries, she saw NuBreed's hurtful live stream, degrading black women, disrespecting black women, basically saying that black women is the devil. And in that stream, NuBreed went on to say that black men need to procreate with women of the other nations. This is what he said. In other words, he's instructing and influencing impressionable black men that it wouldn't be in their best interest to procreate with a black woman, that they need to go get a white woman. This is basically what he said, guys. So these things are very hurtful to black women. And Diamond Royal said enough is enough. I got to come on social media and share my truth. And once she decided to do that, rather than NuBreed move on with the white woman, and he said he don't care about the black woman, and he said that his channel is not for black women, it's for men. You would think that he would move on. Instead, he decides to attack the woman even more and further play on her emotions. Remember what I told you, how you got to know how to talk to women. You can't just keep on going at it. But instead, he went back at the black woman and tried to paint her as crazy, as a narcissist, as though something's wrong with her, while never taking accountability for the fact that he, flaunts around his white woman that he keep calling Mexican or Hispanic or Latin woman or whatever, Latino or whatever. She's a white woman. Her father's a Spaniard. She's a white woman, right? He should just say white woman. Stop saying Spanish or whatever the case is. Just say a white woman. It would be more appropriate, right? So I want to give you that little background. We did about 3 live streams, pretty fast though. Those live streams was pretty easy for me to do because after all, I'm a content creator. My channel is all about doing reaction videos. So if you're a hater and you show up to the live, understand that this is a reaction channel. My job is to react. If you don't like my content, you wouldn't be here. If you're here, it's because you actually support my work, right? So to all of NuBreed's followers, make sure you click that subscribe button. And even if you don't subscribe, if you're viewing, I mean, you're subscribed if you're viewing. Whether you click subscribe or not, if you are viewing, you are a subscriber either way. So might as well you just click subscribe because obviously you like my content, right? So that being said, let's get down to the video. I'm going to take a listen to what she got to say. We already know what NuBreed said. He don't like black women, right? And whatnot. But let's listen to what she got to say and play the tapes. Let's hear her truth, see what she got to say. Let's try to listen to the black woman. Let's try to find out what's going on from her mindset. Let's try to find out and break this thing down. Because we know NuBreed don't like black women. He hate black women, even though he impregnate black women and got a bunch of baby mamas. Ain't no telling how many baby mamas this guy got. This guy got a lot of baby mamas. He claimed he practiced polygyny, but he don't get along with his baby mamas. A man that practiced polygyny should be cool with all the women he impregnate, right or wrong. Right or wrong now. A man should have a relationship with all his women if he really, in fact, practiced polygyny. He don't practice polygyny. He practiced serial monogamy. Because a man that practiced polygyny, he would have relationships with all of his women in terms of wives, and he would be married to them. NuBreed is not married to none of these women. These are just baby mamas, right? These are women that he impregnate, and he say, well, these are my wives. But a wife is a woman in whom you had a ceremony with, a woman whom you honored, love, and respect. And you met her family, she met your family. You sign up an agreement, you have witnesses, and they all come to the ceremony, and you make her your wife in front of witnesses. You just can't call a woman your wife. That's like saying, this woman is my girlfriend, and I just say she's my wife. That doesn't make her my wife, guys. That doesn't make her my wife. In order to do that, I have to have a ceremony before witnesses. NuBreed never did that with the white woman that he got pregnant, nor with any of the women that he got pregnant. He never made them wives. These are just titles that they just throw around. So nonetheless, that's just my little introduction. Let's get to the video, find out what's going on. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Double tap the screen to give it a like. I notice we got 143 people, no likes. You know, you got to give the video a like so we could get this thing through the algorithm. Let's play the tapes.
Hey, who are hurting?
Wrong video. That's NuBreed's video. Let's get to hers.
A lot of this stuff is generational curses.
Hold on. Let's start from the beginning. Let's go.
Ugly Tuesday. We got something to talk about. We got something to talk about and address in the Black community, and I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to tell no lies. I'm not going to tell a lie about anything. I'm going to speak truth from my heart. I'm not going to play around with this topic because there's been issues on my mind since high school.
Since
and
high
I'm
school.
now almost 35 years old. I've been having these issues with my people since grade school and high school. So we're going to get into all this, starting with NuBreed's live video. If you're just now coming in, I'm giving more people time to come in. I haven't started yet, but we're going to talk about some stuff in the Black community. Because y'all be making me mad. I'm not going to lie. NuBreed, if you're watching, okay, but your video started it, okay? Y'all be making me mad in the Black community, the stuff y'all say and do on the internet. When I know the stuff I go through don't be the truth. When it comes to the Black man and the Black woman, okay? We're going to get into my personal experiences, and we're going to get into y'all personal experience, Black male, with the Black women y'all deal with. Let's talk about it all, since y'all want to label all Black women. And I ain't trying to hear, I have to call NuBreed out. I'm not trying to hear.
And make sure y'all
don't fit where.
Hold on.
When you making titles saying all Black women, I gotta address that like how you said it. So let's get that straight.
Make sure y'all check out her channel. That is, hold on, let me see if I could get this right. That's Diamond Royal Ministries. You could check out her channel. We're doing a reaction video, commentary and criticism, fair use. Let's get back to the tapes.
You said all, you didn't say some.
Right, that's what he said.
All.
Yep, he did.
Means when you say all Black American women, that means you're looping all of us together.
Right.
Am I wrong, y'all? Because people are going to act like the Black woman is crazy, but ain't that what he said in his title?
Yep, he did.
Please put a one in the chat if you heard that, or am I making this up? Because I'm the crazy Black woman.
You not.
The stereotypes y'all put on us. Is that what not was said? Did he say all Black American women?
He said it.
Or did he say some? But then when we address y'all want to act like if the shoe don't fit, wear it. If the shoe fit, wear it. If the shoe...
See, watch the live chat, fam. You got somebody said, all for peace. You need to change your name for all for drama. Because you're saying, are y'all working together? How are we working together? I'm doing content. I'm doing a reaction video. I don't know that woman. I don't know that woman. I don't know that woman. She don't know me. This is content. This is what's going on in these YouTube streets. And I'm sharing my thoughts. So what's the problem? It's crazy. But this is what happens when you speak truth. It's like Black men don't like seeing men like me that actually is fair and balanced. NuBreed dissed all Black women. Here you have a Black woman who actually does content. She got 44,000 subs, so this is not new to her. She decided to use her platform to speak on the issue, to share her truth. I'm reacting to her video. I already reacted to NuBreed. I want to find out what she got to say. I didn't watch her video. I'm watching it with y'all. But we're going to go through it. Let's go.
Look, I'm sick of all you Black men and women right now, and that's coming from me, a Black woman. We not finna do this today. We not finna do none of this. This is the problem with the Black community. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And I'm a single Black woman, never had an abortion. I never had an abortion.
And see, here's the thing. NuBreed was trying to make her look like she crazy for screaming and yelling. She have every right to do that, fam. She have every right to be upset. She have every right to speak her truth. If anybody's going to try to call this woman an angry Black woman and disrespect her, you're out of pocket. Because first of all, the things that NuBreed had to say about Black women would get any Black woman angry. And as a Black woman, she's sharing her truth. She's standing on her business, and she's representing you sisters. So regardless how you see it, maybe you're a fan of NuBreed or whatever the case is, she's speaking on behalf of Black women as a whole, and she's going to share her truth, her own issues, any hurts and pains she has. And in order for us to have this conversation, we have to listen to people from where they're coming from to find out what's going on in their mind so that we can have the conversation. Because NuBreed don't really care about Black women. He said a lot of hurtful things. And to think that he said these things on the airwaves with 190,000 subs, that's going to get into the algorithm, and it's going to go out there. And think about this. White men and white women are sitting on the sidelines laughing because they're like, damn, look what's going on in the black community. You got a black man literally telling black men not to deal with their own women and to come on over and deal with our women and to breed up our women. Now, you think the white man happy about that? He's not happy about that either. You think he rocking with NuBreed? Of course not. He's looking at him like he crazy. You disrespecting your own women and expect that your men are going to mate with all these other women of other ethnic groups. It's not going to happen. The Asian woman don't want you, and the white woman don't want you. You got to have some money to deal with them, fam. When you see all these ninjas on YouTube talking about, yeah, I'm messing with this woman and the Asian woman and that woman, they're going into impoverished areas in order to get women that are desperate. So of course you'll be able to get them. Go find a white woman or an Asian woman right here in the United States. She ain't getting with you. You know why? Because she's pretty much in this world and she understands certain things. Women that are in an impoverished place will get with any of you ninjas. All you gotta do is just show a few dollars and they're ready to get with you. But notice one thing with you guys, you're not marrying none of them. You're just using them for sex. That's about it. Show me the black man that went overseas, got with a woman and wifed her up and had a family. Where is he? I'll wait. All you see is black men talking about, oh, I went overseas, I'm having all this fun with women, but he ain't wifing up nobody. Why? Because he's just using them for sex. The same thing they were doing over here in the States, same thing they're doing overseas, being a whoremonger male. Men are not marrying none of these women because of men like NuBreed. He's not even married. He don't got no wives. He talk about polygyny, but he don't got no wives. Check out Brother Brainwave's video, another YouTuber, Brainwave's Advice LLC. Check out his channel. He talks about the same similar topics. And it's very clear and apparent. NuBreed don't have wives. So if he don't have wives, what makes you think the men that watch his platform is actually looking for a wife? Men in these days are not looking for a wife. They're just looking to get laid. That's all they're looking for. They don't care about women. These men don't even respect their own mothers. Why would they even respect a black woman? So let's get back to her truth. Hear what she got to say. Let's go.
Say that again. I never had an abortion. Let me say it again. I never had an abortion.
She never had an abortion, NuBreed. There go a black woman that never had an abortion. And if I'm correct, she says she never got pregnant.
And I'm a black woman. Let me say it again. I've never had an abortion. And I'm a black woman. Because he said all black women get abortions.
Right.
Am I wrong saying that? Am I wrong?
No.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
Put a one if I'm lying. Did I hear that wrong? Did I hear it wrong when I heard his? I didn't even watch the whole live, but I watched some of it. But I have heard this stuff from black men before. Am I wrong? Okay. What is the real issue between black men and black women?
That's what we want to hear. What is the real issue? So let's get down to that because that's what we need right now. We need to really talk about these issues. What is the real issue between black men and black women? All the infighting, we fighting online all day. It's a lot of hate. We've got to get down to business. So now what we already heard from NuBreed. We already know he don't like black women. We know he hate black women. Now let's hear from the black woman to find out from her perspective, what is the problem, right? Let's find out. We're not here to judge, put down, bash, none of that. We're not here for that. If there needs to be some correction or some proper constructive criticism, I'll offer that up. But I'm not here to do what NuBreed did. NuBreed was making her out to be a narcissist, loudmouth, and crazy. That's pretty much what he was doing. But let's get back to the tape, find out what's going on.
What's the real issue? Let's address it. What's the issue? What really is the issue?
Let's hear it.
A lot of this stuff is generational curses.
That's a fact.
Okay? God has already revealed that to me. The stuff that I went through, I understand why I went through it. A lot of this stuff is generational curses.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Yeah.
But when black men get online and say black women are this and that in a negative light, I gotta say something because I'm the black woman you talking about.
That's true.
And I know half the stuff you said I don't do. I'm not saying I'm innocent. I ain't said I never did nothing wrong.
So she's admitting she never did. She's not saying, hey, I'm an angel, I'm perfect. She's not coming like that. But she's like, look, you speaking a lot of dirt on black women. And she's not going to sit there and just let you just say that stuff. And she got a platform. And you did the right thing by speaking up, by using your platform. That's what YouTube is all about. You know what I mean? We talk about content strategy, content creation. That's something that's dear to you. That's something that you felt in your heart. You felt hurt. You felt betrayed. You decided, you know what? Hey, I'm going to use my platform. I'm going to speak my truth. And by you doing that, you're speaking on behalf of all the women that can't even speak. All the women that don't have a voice. All the women that don't have a platform, that don't have the courage to actually come into the public and speak. So you did the right thing. Let's get back to the tapes.
But you talking about an abused woman that's been abused my whole life. Grew up around toxic parents, 2 black parents. My daddy got kids. NuBreed, you said that it's time that y'all go for white women and Hispanic Latinos. They ain't no different. My black daddy got kids by everybody. White women, black women. I was the one he wanted an abortion, and I'm his first by a black woman.
Wow.
Okay?
Now think about that. Imagine knowing that your father wanted to get an abortion and you're supposed to be his firstborn. That's going to bother you. That's going to bother you as you grow in today's day, knowing that, damn, daddy didn't really want me. He wanted my mama to get an abortion, but then he had all these other kids by white women and he wanted those kids. But me, he wanted to get me up on out of here. That's crazy. That's going to definitely stay with you for forever.
So, look at my issues coming from a black woman. What we go through as the black woman. You black men that don't got no sympathy.
Now think about this, guys. I got to keep pausing it because, again, I'm reacting, right? If you want to watch her whole video uninterrupted, you go to her channel and you support her. This channel, I am reacting, sharing my commentary and truth based on what I'm hearing. What NuBreed was doing in his video reaction to her was he was putting her down by saying that she got daddy issues, she's this, basically dismissing the woman, not giving her an opportunity to speak her truth. See, I told you guys 1,000 times, when you're talking to women, right, you got to understand when a black woman is sharing her truth or her situations, you can't look at her the way you would a dude who's sharing his situations. It's totally different. You got to let this woman pour out and pour out because she's pulling out a lot of stuff, that childhood issues, various other issues. You got to be very sensitive and careful with how you're going to respond. You got to let her vent those things out. These are deep-rooted issues. You just can't hit her with, oh, you got daddy issues and dismiss her away. All you did is just made matters worse. All you did is made matter worse. His video brought up certain traumas and certain issues that she's dealing with. A lot of y'all saying, oh, she needs to heal. She needs to do this. Fam, we all need to heal, fam. We all got issues, bro. We all got different things that we need to heal from that happened to us in the past. That's why we got so much drama. That's why people can't even form relationships. That's why a lot of women can't even find a decent quality man, is because all of the ninjas they dealt with in the past that did them dirty. So now they're suspicious of every guy they meet. You could be a good brother and you could literally go meet this woman and be like, hey, how you doing? She's going to be suspicious of you right away. Why? Because of issues that happened in her past. It's going to be very difficult for her to trust you. You see what I'm saying? Hey, let's get back to the tapes. Let's go.
Look at what we go through. And I'm the eldest child. I was known as the good girl growing up. I was a virgin in high school. Virgin. Because he said black women the devil.
Wow.
So why do you go for devilish black women?
That's true. Why did NuBreed impregnate a black woman if he believed that black women are the devil? That's a good point. Because NuBreed is a whoremonger male. He just wanted to sleep with those women. And he got them pregnant. So he's posing as, oh, I'm practicing polygyny. Nah, fam. If you believe the black woman is the devil, you don't supposed to have no black women. That's hypocrisy. You can't say the black woman is the devil, but then you got all these black women that are baby mamas. Where's your first baby mama? You with her? If you ain't with her, fam, you a hypocrite. That mean you a whoremonger male just impregnating women. How come you ain't getting along with the first baby mama? Where the second baby mama? How many baby mamas do you got? Have you ever made that public? How many baby mamas you got? 3, 4, 5? Like, that's a lot of baby mamas, and you're not getting along with them. You're in no position to diss the black woman when you can't even get along with your baby mamas. How can you get along with any other woman when you're not even taking care of your business at home? A man's supposed to take care of his business at home. If a man's home is out of order, all his affairs will be out of order. You know? Even the Bible says that. It says, how can a man take care of the church if he can't even take care of his home? If you and your baby mama arguing over child support, if your baby mama put you on child support, you ain't fit to be in no polygynous relationship with no other woman. Because you ain't even resolve your issues with that woman. Why would a woman that you slept with put you on child support if you're such a good man? Obviously you're not. And if you want to turn around and say that woman ain't ish and she's a devil, then you slept with the devil. Why would you sleep with the devil and have a baby with a devil and then complain about the devil that put you on child support? It's because you a devil. The Bible says every wicked man there will be an appointed a wicked woman. So if you're a man and you telling me your baby mama's from hell, it's because you from hell too. You wicked. There's no way you can tell me you're a good man and all you attract is wicked women. It's because you wicked, bro. You wicked. There's no way I want a wicked woman around me, fam. As soon as I sense that she wicked, she gotta go. I'm not even entertaining her. As soon as I realize she wicked, she gots to go. I don't even want to know her. Yeah, but she looking good, Ringo. I don't want to know her. She got a fine whack. I don't want to know. Once she wicked and I know, she gotta go. It's one thing if I don't know. But once I find out, man, this woman wicked. Can't deal with her. I don't even want to sleep with her. She's wicked. Because if you sleep with a wicked woman, bro, that's affecting you. And a lot of you ninjas, you always doing that. You'll know a woman is wicked and still lay with her. That's how thirsty you are. And then you complain that women ain't ish. And you out here trying to lay up with them. Talking about the black woman is the black woman that, but you definitely want to sleep with her, right? You like the way the black woman look, right? You love the way her body look, right? You out here hurting all these sisters with this nonsense. Let's hear back with her truth. Let's go.
And I'm going to give you an example from my own life on what I'm talking about, since we want to go there. Y'all pick them types.
Yep.
Big C43. If you don't come on here being funny, no, I didn't. I'm going to go ahead and block you up out of here.
Block him.
Don't disrupt this message with your bull crap, dude.
Block him. Yeah.
No, I did not.
Block his ass.
Y'all get on my nerves. If you coming over here to be funny, this is the wrong life.
Right.
I'm not playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all trash for that.
That's true.
You trash for that. That's why you got blocked. Don't even worry about it.
Block him.
I want to get blocked.
Block him. Pack him up. Yeah.
Black men always crying about the devilish American black woman. They're crying about that. Making excuses on why they go to other races. Y'all cry about that, right?
Right.
Well, here go my life story. Mine. Personal experience as a black woman.
Now you got to understand, for the woman to go in to her personal situation, she's keeping it a buck. Now, right here, this is the part that I don't like with how NuBreed move. Because, guys, listen to me very carefully. When a woman open up about her personal life, things she's been through, she's putting herself in a vulnerable situation, right? That's not the time to start casting judgments, saying this, saying that, all this other dumb stuff. Because it's a healing moment as well. But she's sharing that, or whatever she got to share, because she know other women may be afraid to share their situation. And this is why a lot of times women find it difficult to open up when they're around men, because it's like, damn, she go from one hurtful situation to another one, to another one. Man, they just be like, you know what? I'm done, man. I'm done dealing with these men, bro. I'm done. I'm done. Think about how hurtful it is as a woman And I know you're going to always say, well, she needs to choose better men. Well, where are the better men? And how come you men ain't better? How come y'all not stepping up to be that better man? It's easy to say she need to choose better men. That's easy to say. But where are all the men? That dude supposed to be a man that claimed he's religious, that he followed the Bible. If he's following the Bible and he hate black women, then what do you think about all these other men? If he's supposed to be a man that claimed he repped the Most High, how is it that he hates black women? And what does that say about men in general? If a man that claimed he repped the Bible hate black women, then there's no hope. Who's going to protect these women? Who's gonna be there for them? Who's gonna speak up for them? And then we got dumb ninjas that will come in the live chat saying you simping for the woman, you're simping for this. This is why we got so many problems, man. This is why the black community is in shambles right now. Who's committing all the crimes in the black community? Who's doing all the killings and the shootings in the black community? The black man or the black woman? Who's killing all the people in the black community? The black man or the black woman? It's the black man. He's the one shooting everybody and killing. He's the one beating women up. Look how Diddy was doing Cassie. Look how Diddy was beating Cassie up at the hotel. That's what the black man do. The black man is doing that. Now, if rich black men are beating the shit out of black women like that, what does that say about all these ninjas out here that is not on camera, that's in these streets? Think about how much abuse. If Diddy is a multi-millionaire, could get any woman he want, and he beating Cassie, think about how many men are abusing women behind the scenes and nobody know. If wealthy black men are beating the crap out of women, it's happening. Nobody's protecting them. Cassie had to deal with that abuse for like 10 years. So think about how many other black women that are trapped in relationships where they're scared to leave because this man said if she leave, he gonna kill her. Think about the trauma a lot of women had. You got women that dated men, these men choked them, slapped them around, punched them in the face, beat them. And these women are so scared because these men are bigger than them, overpower them, pull guns on them, threaten their life, their family life. These men will tell these women, if you don't do this, I'm gonna kill somebody in your family. That's right. These men put the fear of the devil in women. Now these women are scared for their life. They finally get away from that man. They give another man a chance. They're dating a new man. Guess what? Another demon. Another wicked ninja. She met him at church. Thought he was a Christian. Come to find out he a devil. Did the same thing. Worse. What do you think this is going to do to women? They're traumatized, man. They're traumatized. They're already emotional. But now when you mix that emotion with childhood trauma, bad relationship experiences, it becomes difficult to trust. They get flashbacks. You got women out here that got raped, violated by 3 men. 3 black men held a woman down, violated her, fam, taking turns in all which ways, fam. Broke this woman's soul, her spirit gone. And you expect these women to be trustworthy of us men? And then when we see guys like NuBreed come online and disrespect black women, nah, man. You better learn how to listen to a black woman when she's speaking from the heart and understand her trauma and her issues. And not be quick to dismiss her and her pain. You understand? This is why they don't have no hope right now. Because you guys are supposed to be influencing the men to do the right thing. Instead, you teaching them to go get white women. That's crazy. Let's get back to the truth.
Never gave birth, never been married, and I'm almost 35.
Wow.
Never even had proper love from a black man, starting with my black father.
Wow. That's wild. That's wild, fam. Let me rewind that back, fam. That was heavy right there. Let me rewind that back a little bit. Let's go.
Y'all cry about that, right? Well, here go my life story. Mine, personal experience as a black woman. Never gave birth, never been married, and I'm almost 35. Never even had proper love from a black man, starting with my black father.
That's wow. See, y'all gotta understand something, man. She's 35. She's speaking her truth. She's telling you straight up and down. Now watch this. She says she never had proper love from her father. I have 4 daughters. And I understand that daughters, they need their father's love. They need their father's attention. They need words of affirmation from time to time. They need hugs. There's a lot that they need, fam. So for her to say she didn't have that proper love, that means at 35, there's a void. There's a lot that's missing. So when you have a woman that didn't have that love from her father, she's taking chances on dealing with men. Because here's the problem. When she go out there in the world and she's dating or trying to meet a man, you might say, but she's an adult. She should know right from wrong. Yeah, I agree. At the same time, when a woman didn't get that proper love from her father, it becomes difficult for her to understand the motives of a man. It becomes difficult to know if that man really got love for her or he just wants to sleep with her. So what happens is she just become vulnerable, open up the door, believe in every word he say. Because she didn't really have that love from the father that showed her what love is. See, a young lady that was raised by her daddy and her daddy showed her love, she's not going to just go out there and just do whatever. I mean, some of them do still. But my point is, she's not going to be in a position where it's like, damn, every man she meet is a problem. The only way that's going to happen is either one, she's rebellious and don't want to listen to the authority and the words and wisdom of her daddy, or she's just making bad decisions altogether because she hangs with the wrong people. Because you can raise your kids the right way and they can still make bad decisions. But my point is, when women are raised without their father's love, it becomes difficult to understand whether a man is true because she never seen that from the father. So she's taking chances with these men, hoping that she's making the right choice, hoping that the man is true. But if she understood her daddy's love, she'll be able to pinpoint right away. As soon as that ninja come around, he start doing certain things, she'll be like, my daddy didn't move like this. My daddy did not move like this. Something ain't right with this dude. Matter of fact, she'll call her daddy up. Hey, daddy, I want to talk to you about something. What's going on, baby? What's going on with you? Well, Jeffrey, he said this, he said that, he did this. No, Jeffrey ain't good for you, girl. You go on now and leave that guy alone now. If you need to move on over back at your parents' home, you just come on back down. Yeah. Come on back down. Matter of fact, come on down this weekend right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't deal with that guy. He ain't no good. You already don't know how your daddy is to your mama. You know how that is. That's what will be going on. Because she have a relationship with her father, so she'll automatically know that dude ain't shit. Because she know her daddy on point. That's the purpose for a father. Just like the purpose of a mother is for a son to see how the mother move, he gonna know what kind of woman he need. Because he know how mama is with daddy. But because we don't have this love, we're just going out in the world doing whatever we want, getting in trouble. Let's go.
Not properly. Since we want to go there, I'm talking about properly. Have I been loved properly? Hell no, I haven't. But we don't know nothing. But then y'all say we the angry black woman.
And that's exactly what NuBreed was doing in the live chat. He was making her out to be the angry black woman, not understanding that she's being vulnerable and sharing her truth with the public. She ain't have to share nothing with nobody, but she's trying to be transparent and keeping it a buck. Shout out to MacArthur for the support. Appreciate you. Shout out again to MacArthur for the support, sponsoring the show. Let's go.
But when you making stereotypes on the internet, knowing you got a lot of followers, I don't need no black man coming at me stereotyping me because of people like NuBreed on the internet spreading these lies. Because they're half truths. They're not the full truths.
Right.
Let's take it back to when I was in high school.
Okay.
Let's take it back. I had a crush on a black man.
Like all women.
The virgin one. The one that went to church. The one that went home like her parents asked her to do. Reading my book, trying to do the right thing. That's the woman I was back in high school. Then you got another woman that you black men, because you black men get choices. Y'all get choices. You got the one that's the whore. The twerk, the partier, the drink, the smoker woman, black woman. Little light skin, little thick in the cheeks. She thick. I'm skinny. I'm the skinny one.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know what? Guess who he chose, y'all? Guess who he chose?
The thick, light-skinned chick.
Sorry, I gotta put my thing to all messages. Can y'all guess who the Joker chose? God said this dude had two choices. The good black woman like me, and then the one that ran the streets, party, smoked, popped off, fight, act hood, pop bottles, get abortions, do it all. This is what the Holy Spirit revealed to me years down the line. And I ain't even been in my hometown in years. Guess who he chose?
The bad woman.
NuBreed. Guess who he chose? He chose that one. So what do you black men mean? All black women the devil. Y'all don't want the good black woman. Y'all don't want the good black woman. Let me say it again. Y'all don't want the good black woman. Let me say it again. Y'all don't want the good black woman. Y'all then when the hood one, the one that's dogging and use y'all because she got a little body and she's screwing y'all like you won't. She ain't the virgin. She doing what I want her to do, which act hood and pop off. When she dog and play your ass, then all black women is the devil, huh?
Right.
Am I wrong, black women? Am I wrong about that? Because that's my experience. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Since y'all want to keep this mess up on the internet, somebody tell me I'm wrong. Y'all don't want the good black woman. No, you don't.
They don't want the good black woman. They want that woman that's gonna throw that thing back. Let's just keep it a buck. A lot of you guys don't want no good woman, man. Come on now. You guys want that woman that's gonna throw that tail at you, fam. You want that thing. Right? You want that woman with that goody good. Yes, that's right. You ain't trying to get the good woman. These men don't want no good woman. These men want a loose woman. That's what they want. Let's get back to the tape. Shout out to Merlot for the support. Appreciate you for the support, sponsoring the show. Let's go.
No, you don't, black man. This is why you got your problems.
Right.
When God give you the good black woman, you dog and diss her.
Amen.
When she just being nice. Fast forward to present.
Let's hear
I
it.
tell a Hebrew Israelite black man that got a child by a white woman.
Uh-oh.
All my issues, thinking this man was gonna love me. I'm gonna try this love thing again when I move to Florida. I'm gonna try it again.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Let's rewind that back. I'm trying to get context here. Hold on now. Trying to get a context.
Present. I tell a Hebrew Israelite black man that got a child by a white woman all my issues, thinking this man was gonna love me. I'm gonna try this love thing again when I move to Florida.
Now remember, I told you guys that when a woman done been dirty by a man, she'll stay away for a while and then she'll get back into relationships and give another man a chance, you know. Like she'll open up that door for another guy to give him the opportunity, figuring, okay, I've been out of the dating scene for a minute. He seemed like he's cool. He seemed like he's respectful. Yeah, maybe the Lord, maybe God is sending me somebody that's good this time. And then she let her guard down. But, you know, not all the times it'd be the right kind of guy. It'd be another devil that comes in. But let's hear the tapes.
I'ma try it again. I've been hurt by a lot of black folks. I'm not the black man's choice. I'm not hood enough. I'm not ghetto enough. I'm not their choice. I'm just not.
We got 340 people viewing. Double tap the screen to give it a thumbs up, fam. Support the work that we're doing over here. Let's go. Unless you're with NuBreed, I don't know.
I'm just not. This joker used me for all my money and ran back to another state.
Wow. Where men will condemn her and throw her under the bus. They'll say stuff like, what do you mean he got you to let down your guard? Yes, that's exactly what he did. See, here's the thing, man. You guys, y'all be blaming women for everything that y'all do. Women will let down their guard for any man if that man sauce her up with words, because women are vulnerable and they're very easy to manipulate with words. This is how men are able to run game on sisters. What you gotta do is just sauce them up with some good words here and there, have these women feeling like you're all in love with them. They're like, damn, never had a man talk to me like that. The way you talking to her, you holding her hand, you hugging her, you bringing her close. She's feeling all warm and bubbly, like, damn, this is the kind of guy I need. Let her guard down because you went that extra mile saucing her up. And that's what happened in her case. See what I mean? It's very easy to do, man. This is why women, if they're raised with their father and their father give them the game, they'll be able to pinpoint when these men are real and when they're fake. A lot of men are fake. A lot of these ninjas out here just want to screw. That's all they want to do. You know what I mean? But that's what you want to do, Ringo. You want to tell me you don't want to hit these sisters, man? You don't want to smash? Listen, every man want to smash. Every man see a sister, he want to hit it. That's not the case. The point is, you're not being true to the woman. See what I mean? Every man gonna want to sleep with a woman. He's a man. You're supposed to want to sleep with a woman. That's how we all got here. Our pops saw our mom wearing that skirt, wearing that dress. He was doing construction. He pulled up on the side. He hollered at her. Before you know it, he put meat on her back. We're here. That's how it all goes. My point is, even though you may want to smash, even though you may want to sleep with a woman, you still have to be true. If you don't want to be with this woman long term, you shouldn't even be with her, fam. If all you want to do is sleep with her, might as well you just be a man and be like, look, I ain't really trying to get in no relationship. You know, I just want to be honest with you. Matter of fact, you call her up and you tell her, let's meet at a certain place. You talk to her face to face and you just tell her straight. But like, look, I call you over here because I want to talk to you real quick. What do you want to talk about? Well, some things I had on my mind. I just want to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really trying to get into no relationship right now, no commitment. I'm just really trying to have fun, you know what I mean? And it is what it is. I'm just really trying to sleep with you. You know what I mean? I know you may not want to talk to me no more. It is what it is. If that's what you choose, it is what it is. I just want to be honest with you. I don't want to lead you on. I see that you really feeling a brother. You know, you probably catching feelings. You probably liking me and stuff. But I don't really want no relationship right now. I don't really want to do that. You know, I already been in relationships. So I'm just trying to kick it, have fun. I mean, if you don't want to talk to me, it is what it is. I just want to keep it real with you. That way you have the choice whether or not you want to kick it with me still. Maybe you want to have fun too. Maybe we both want to have fun. There's situations like that too. There's situations like that where you have a woman, she don't want no relationship, and the dude don't want no relationship, but they're kicking it. It's an agreement, right? But at least you gave that woman the opportunity rather than leading her on. A lot of you guys be leading women on. That's the problem. You keep lying to these women. Just be honest. You just want to screw. Just tell them. There's women out there that just want to screw. There's women out there that they don't want to be a wife. They don't even want to be in a relationship. They just want to screw too. So you might run into the right kind of woman that just want to hit it. That's it. You know what I mean? But you got to be honest. So even though as a man you want to smash, if you're not trying to be with that woman long term, right? Don't try to take advantage of her just because of your inner desires. You got to get to know each other. This is why when it comes to dating and relationships, it's difficult for us to grow because we don't want to get to know each other. We just want to take clothes off. That's it. Most guys, ladies, don't want relationships. They just want to screw. It's up to you as a woman. This is why daddies are very important. If women just keep their damn legs closed and don't open them legs, don't do nothing, don't fool around, no kissing, no nothing. Get to know that man and don't let none of your own desires as a woman get to you, because these men will sauce you up, stimulate your mind, have you all aroused by the way they talk, the way they text, the way they do that. They'll sauce you up, and before you know it, you in the telly or your legs in the air, something going down. If you keep them legs closed long enough and let that man prove who he is, then you'll learn the truth. Because most guys can't act but for so long. Eventually, they're going to fold and be like, you know what? I'm done with this relationship. I'm done trying to deal with Shorty. She not even putting out, fam. I'm trying to smash. I'm trying to smash Shorty from the back. And she keep playing games, bro. I'm tired of this, man. All she want to do is talk and about we getting to know one another. And she want to quote scriptures. I don't got time for all that. And he going to leave. He going to show you who he really is. You know, or he just going to ghost you. You ain't going to hear from him no more. But if you let your guard down early because you figure, hey, maybe if I give him some, he'll stay. That's a bad move. Number one, you just met him. You don't even know him. What are you doing? See, if your daddy was there, he would have told you, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, if you're going to do what you're going to do for free, he ain't going to stay. Because now he going to look at you funny like, damn, I just met Shorty. She already gave me head. She already did this. She already did that. Man, I'm not dealing with Shorty, man. You bugging. So you don't want to do that, you know? But let's get back to the tape.
How can a black woman like me trust y'all? After that, then the joker got a nerve to send me an inbox message or email 3 days ago after not speaking to me for a whole year, telling me some call him.
What?
I'm not finna call you, dude.
Now, for the record, I don't know. I don't know. Let me get back on camera. I don't know. And maybe the sister can correct me if I'm wrong. Is she talking about NuBreed, or is she just talking about some other dude? But then again, she's talking about her story, right? She's talking about her story. So, because she said we're not talking about the first guy, we're talking about the second guy that she gave an opportunity to. But she's saying after a year, he called. So maybe she's still talking about some other dude, because at first I thought she was talking about NuBreed at first. But let's just hear her out.
You clearly don't respect a woman like me. You came and took me for my money, and then you'll go back and telling other black men how you played this black woman. How many movies we got to see about it, y'all? Do y'all remember the movie A Thin Line Between Love and Hate with Martin Lawrence? Showing how the black men operate? How many of y'all seen that movie? Why are they making movies about the black men and how they treat black women? Or why he got shot at the end? But before he drove that woman to that, what did he do before he drove that woman to shoot that nigga in the head? I'm sorry, I gotta call it out.
Call it out.
Y'all seen that? A thin line between love and hate with a black man and two black women. He had a choice. But he wanted to play games. And he had a lot of black women that was willing to give him his time. Martin Lawrence put that in the movie. Huh? Am I wrong, y'all? Am I making this up? Since black women is the devil, black women is the devil.
Again, like I told you, fam.
If you're a single black woman like me on this chat right now, and you heard NuBreed's life, and you never been married, and you never had an abortion, Because we all don't get abortions. I never got abortion. I never even been pregnant.
She never been pregnant, never got an abortion, y'all. But yet NuBreed said all black women are having abortions and X, Y, and Z. Let's go.
And I thank God I didn't, because I didn't want to be a baby mom anyway. Because that would have fed into the stereotype as well. You might as well be single, ride this thing out by yourself, and wait on the Holy Spirit to send you the one that's really gonna respect you. A man, a black man, if you do date the black man, one that's not coming from a place of hurt because he mad at his black mama or his black baby mamas, and labeling you because he labeled them and you ain't did nothing to the guy. you your own person. You might as well write this thing out by yourself.
See, let me address that. Let me see. Okay, so she said you might as well ride this out by yourself, and she's gonna wait for the Holy Spirit to send her a good black man. Now, this is the part where the women ain't gonna like me, right? But I gotta be real. Our people lost their culture. Our people lost their heritage, their culture, and this is why we can't grow. It's because every woman, right, is waiting for this one special black man that don't exist. Listen to what I'm saying. You see like how when NuBreed talks, he'd be like, yeah, I practice polygyny. Well, polygyny is real. Monogamy is not real. That's what the white man gave us. That's not our culture. But because the black man is wicked as hell, he's not practicing polygyny the correct way. He's not marrying women. He's just creating baby mamas. So because of that, the black women see that all of these men are just having all these baby mamas. He's not marrying none of them. So the black women look at that as, oh, he's a cheater. I want a man that's just going to be with just me and me alone. Now, realizing that it is not in a man's nature to be with one woman. I told you that this is the part where women they're not going to like me. But I got to speak the truth. It's not in a man's nature to be with one woman. A man can start off with one woman, but it's not in his nature. A man is supposed to be with more than one woman. But he got to have wives. He got to build family. But because a woman wants a man to be monogamous, this is where the disconnect happens. She's 35. She's going to wait to when the Spirit of God send her a good man. If he don't send that good man by next week, she's in trouble. She's 35. She's 35, guys. Never had children, never had an abortion. So she needs to get with a man now, or else she ain't gonna never have children. And that's where a lot of women are going down that path right now, where they're just remaining single for the rest of their lives because they're waiting for God to send them a monogamous man who's gonna be only with them. Now you gotta think about this, ladies. I want you to think about this long and hard and clear. If you're 35, what makes you think a man is coming to you single and he's not dealing with no other woman? What man is that? It's not going to happen. And I think this is the disconnect, and this is one of the biggest problems. In today's day, if our people understood who they are and our traditions, every woman would have a quality man under polygyny, but they don't want that. Now, if you're a sister, if you're a black woman and you're anti-polygyny and you're like, well, hell no, that's not for me, I'm not doing that, then to each his own. But you will be single, and that will be your end. I got to tell you the truth. I'm not going to lie to you, because in today's day, all you got to do is just look at the times. Just look at the world you live in. Look at the dating scene. It's the same thing every day. Relationships don't even work no more. People are not even getting married. There's a reason for that. Our people are supposed to be practicing polygyny, but we can't because, again, if men are not leading and doing the right thing, then it's going to be just nothing but dysfunction. A man is supposed to be not only the teacher of his women, the leader, protector, all of those good things. But if a woman don't trust in her man and respect him and do what is right, then what's going to happen is she's not going to respect any man because she wasn't raised with her father. Because see, when we talk about these issues, this is where women start to dislike me. And the thing is, I didn't even do nothing wrong. I mean, I just said, if you're a woman and you're anti-polygyny, meaning you're not with that, you want a monogamous man, I just said, that's your choice. But just understand you're going to be single for life. That's just the way it's going to be. Because there is no good man that's single. A good man already have a wife. A good man is already done with a woman and building family and structure. Wicked men are normally out here single, trying to figure it out. A good man already secure a woman already. We're not out here wasting our life away waiting for the Holy Spirit to send us someone. So when a woman is waiting for God to send a man, that right there is not a good thing because God is not in the business of sending somebody to you. There's no scripture where God says he's going to send a woman a good man. That's wishful thinking. That's not reality. If that's the case, God is going to send me a job. God is going to send me money. God is going to send me that. No, God is not sending nothing if I don't get off my tail and go find a job. If I don't go make money, nothing's coming to me. Anything we want, we got to go get it. And that's just the way it is. If you're a woman and you want a good man, you got to go get the man. You got to go get him. You got to see who he is, and you got to go get that man. You waiting on God. God ain't sending you no good man. It's not going to happen. So monogamy is one of the biggest problems when it comes to dating because a lot of times because women don't understand the nature of a man, they grow up with the mindset of, okay, if I'm dating him, he should never cheat on me, never be with nobody else, just me. That's where the mistakes come in right there. And I know you've been taught monogamy. That's what you've been raised to believe. But that's bad thinking. That's not the way it is. Every man is going to always deal with another woman somewhere. Look at society. Look around you. Look around you. Open your eyes. Look around you. I know you don't want to hear that. But like I said, if you don't want to hear that, watch this. Continue to be single. Continue to wait for God. Continue to wait for this monogamous man to show up. I promise you, he's not showing up. He's not showing up. Good quality men are busy taking care of their families and their wives. Good quality men are the ones that are on the front line leading their people and doing the right thing. Wicked men are just out here trying to sleep with women. So the only man you're going to really run into are just men that want to sleep with you. And then the good quality man that would wife you up, you don't want him because he got a woman already or he got two women and you don't want to deal with that. And the thing is, what's really the issue that you don't want to deal with? What is the issue? There is really no issue. You just want the man for yourself. And it's never going to happen that way. That's like, I'm a man. I got two baby mamas. I got kids by them. I meet you. I'm trying to build with you. But because you know I got kids by two different women, you don't want to deal with me because I got kids by two different women. But then if you were a woman and got kids by two different men and I don't have no kids and I'm kicking it with you and I find out that you got kids and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to really rock with you because I don't want to be dealing with these baby daddies and all this other nonsense. You'll tell me I'm not strong. I'm not a strong man, that it takes a real man to deal with a woman with kids. Come on now. Why it got to be like that for me? But yet, if you see a man that got kids by another woman, you would throw that man to the side and be like, I don't want to deal with you because you got a baby mama. Well, we're not talking about baby mamas. We're talking about a man that have wives. If a man have actual wives and families that he's building, then if you're a woman and you're single and you don't got no kids and you need a man, why aren't you gravitating towards a quality man? Again, it goes back to the fact that if a lady was not raised by her daddy and she don't know what a man is or what quality look like, she won't even go because she don't even know. You see what I'm saying? So for the most part, a lot of women will remain single in this life. That's not a good solution to tell women, just rock it out, be single, and just kind of just wait. Because what's going to eventually happen is going to run into the same situation. Because here's the thing. If you dated nothing but men, that every time you dated them, they end up with another woman, common sense should tell you, I need to understand the nature of a man, because it seems like every man I date, they end up with some other woman, because that's his nature. You're fighting the nature of a man. You may be committed to him. That's the natural order. It's not meant for a woman to have 3, 4, 5 different guys sliding up inside of her. You know that already as a woman. But a man was put here to be fruitful and multiply. But see, NuBreed, he's not being fruitful and multiply because none of those women that he got is a wife. He's dishonoring those women. He don't even get along with his baby mamas. That's not polygyny. That's serial monogamy. You see the difference? So because we can't have these conversations, a lot of women are going without having a quality man in their life. And then if they get lonely and they kind of give a guy a chance, normally that man ain't shit. Because she's vulnerable, so she's not really thinking. So she get with a man just to sleep with him, thinking, okay, I could build with this guy. He's not there to be built. He's not building nothing with you. He just want to sleep with you. Every man is going to want to sleep with you. The point that I'm making is he a man that want to be with you long-term and build family? Where is that guy? Where is the guy that want to build family and have children? Where is he? Too many men that get with you just want to sleep with you. That's it. So as a woman, you need to know who is who. If we're not going to have these conversations, I promise you, a lot of our women are going to be single for the rest of their lives. They're going to be single. And I know you may not like that, but I'm here to tell you, all you got to do is keep living. Some of you ladies are in relationships right now where you're dating someone. I promise you, until you understand these principles, until you understand polygyny, biblical polygyny, it's not going to work. You're going to get with a man, yeah. He's just going to sleep with you, then he's going to leave. I'm just telling you the truth. You don't have to believe me. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's your life. If you want to be single, if you want to be there by yourself, waiting on Jesus, yeah, that's your prerogative. But let's get back to the tape.
Be happy that these black men exposing what they are on the internet. But one thing I do hate, and NuBreed, I got to call this out because I hear so many of y'all say it. I got to call this out. Stop trying to say black women are the devil because you want to date Latino and white women. Okay? That's what y'all need to stop doing. Stop dissing your own race of women because y'all want to sow y'all royal oats elsewhere. Can y'all do that?
And see, to the ladies that are going to take the oath of single life, right? Let me also make this clear. If you're going to be single, right? If the single life is where you're going, you can't be playing around with any toys, buying roses, and doing any of that other freaky deaky stuff in your house. You can't be doing that, right? And you also can't kind of have these little one-night stands with different men because it defeats the purpose. It's like if you're going to be true, be truly single for life and just stay like that till you die. But now you got to think about it. What was your real purpose of being on the earth? To be single, childless, and just die? If that's your way, go ahead. It's up to you.
Can you black men do that? If you want to date white and Latino women, and they hoes too, because you said black women are hoes and devils, them women ain't no better. I seen it. I seen it. There's no better. They ain't no better. It's in your head, black man. It's in your mind.
See, the problem that I see is that because black men and black women are constantly fighting, the black man figure, well, if I say, go get the white woman, I know that's going to hurt the black woman and make her upset. because I'm telling black men to go get white women. That's what NuBreed is saying. And now it creates more infighting because now it's like, oh, he loved the white woman more. And half of these ninjas are not even with white women. They're just saying that. Deep down inside, they really want to get with a black woman. The problem is there's a tug of war. There's a power struggle going on. That's the real issue. We just don't understand one another. And it's like a lot of black women want to control the black man. Get it? They really do. That's where we get monogamy from. You want to control his manhood, not realizing that a man is supposed to be fruitful and multiply, regardless if you agree with me or not. A black man, a man in general, is supposed to be fruitful and multiply. There are more women on the earth than men. Do you understand that? For every man, there's about 30 to 40 women. If you were to calculate all the women in the world, there's about 30 to 40 women more. Like, in other words, each man can have about 40 women apiece. That's how many women is in the world. Women outnumber men. I have 4 daughters. I don't have no sons. So girls are being born every single day. And there's a reason for that, so that we can multiply. Do you understand? If there was more men and less women, that would be a false balance. So because we don't understand our culture, this is why we have all these problems. These problems been going on since the early 2000s, man. You could say even in the 90s, dating has been taking a decline and society has really been pushing monogamy hard. And what happens is it's down to the point where a lot of women just want to control the man that they're with. They don't want the man to think about a woman, talk about another woman. If he even say another woman look beautiful, she's upset. She's ready to quit, throw in the towel. You have to think about that. That's crazy. A man is going to find women attractive all the time. As a woman, you're supposed to be so secure within yourself. It doesn't matter what woman your man is attracted to. You know he's a man. Is he paying the bills? Is the kids good? Is he in their lives? Why are you so worried about if he find another woman attractive? He's a man. What do you want him to do? Not find her attractive? I mean, I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of guys just choose to stay single and just sleep around with women. Because it's like, hey, I don't got to deal with none of the BS. You get what I mean? Because a lot of them, when they get into relationships, they feel locked in. Like, hey, I'm under monogamy, because a lot of times women get into relationships and they lock the man in monogamy. Like, you have some women that will date a guy, know he got a girlfriend, but she still date him during the dating phase. She know he got a woman, but she don't care. She want him. But the minute she start getting serious with him, all of a sudden now she want him to leave the woman that he's with. It don't work like that. He got love for both of y'all. That's the thing about a man. A man can love more than one woman. A woman can only love one man. A man can love more than one woman, but a woman, she can't do that. She can use a man. She can use multiple guys, but she can't love multiple guys. Her heart can only be with one man.
Stop acting like the black woman is the problem. Chill sketches, no, I don't hate my men at all. I gotta address the mess y'all put on the internet. What are you talking about?
Notice that somebody in the chat says, you're more crazy than NuBreed. That's cool. I'm more crazy than NuBreed. That's fine. I'm a family man. I have a wife. I have 4 daughters. You don't have nobody. You don't have no one. And with that attitude, thinking somebody's crazy for speaking the truth, keep living. Keep dating. Keep living. You will find yourself so lonely. You'll have nothing but a collection of toys. That would be your dating relationships. Keep that up.
About chill sketches. I'm addressing what y'all putting on the internet. Don't say I hate y'all because I'm addressing this bull crap y'all putting out there on the internet.
Not y'all, not y'all. Let's keep it in proper context. You're talking about NuBreed. NuBreed is putting that out there. Not y'all. NuBreed.
Okay? This is the stuff y'all do. Y'all choose the ratchet types. Y'all get them knocked up. Most black men I know start having kids at what, 15, 16, 17 years old?
I don't think that men just purposely go and choose ratchets. I think a lot of times men just choose women regardless. I think a lot of times women want, again, it goes back to what I said earlier. A man's nature is to deal with more than one woman. A lot of times a man will deal with you because he really likes you and trying to build. But once you realize who he is and you find out he got some other woman, now you throw in the towel and get rid of him. Most relationships are ended by women. Most women throw in the towel. Predominantly all marriages are ended by women filing for divorce. So men really don't practice ending relationships. We really don't get into relationships and then we want to break up. Men don't do that. And if they do, they got to be valid reason. But men typically never end relationships. We always intend to stay there till the end. It's when a woman is not getting her way is when she throw in the towel because she can't really control the man the way she wants. So she ends the relationship. And in some instances, especially between black men and black women, there'd be a problem with children, custody issues. Sometimes children will be used as weapons in relationships to get back at the man. And it's just problematic because now the children are being used and they're the ones being hurt. And it's just unacceptable behavior, fam. Let's get back to the tape.
18 with the hood black women, the ones that's out in the streets like y'all.
I'm not interested in a hood black women. I'm not interested in that. Just being honest with you. That's a turnoff to me. I don't like women that sound ghetto and hood. I don't like that. It's a turnoff, a major, major turnoff. So I disagree that men are looking for. See, again, we got to look at what kind of men you're talking about. Good men don't look for hood women. I think that's where you're misunderstanding the situation. Good men do not look for hood women, ghetto women, women that are loud, combative. We don't look for that. So it's wicked men. Wicked men look for wicked women. We got to remember that. A good man is not walking around saying, you know what? I want to find me a ratchet. I want to find me a 304. I'm a good man, but I want to find me a delusional ratchet 304. I just need her in my life. Good men don't do that. We get turned off by that garbage. We don't want that around us. So what you should specify is that wicked men. We got to always make sure that, because if you have predominantly women viewing your content, they're going to think good men are looking for wicked women. We're not interested in wicked women. Good men do not. We detest wicked women. We don't want them around. You know? Let's go.
That's who y'all have the children by. Then a good black woman grows up like me, get herself together, ain't got no children. Now I want a husband. Now I got to deal with your baggage from all the hoes you dealt with back in your past. Them spirits on you.
I think it's the other way around. Men are not carrying spirits. Women actually carry spirits. That's why we call it body count. See how I'm being fair and balanced? And I don't even fuck with this NuBreed dude. But my point is, I'm being fair and balanced in my commentary. I'm not taking nobody's side. You know what I mean? Men don't carry spirits. Men can have hurt and pain and trauma due to situations they had dating a woman, right? But men don't carry bodies. Women carry spirits because men they release their spirit in a woman when having sexual relations. That's where we get the term carrying bodies. This is why a lot of women have issues mentally when they lay with different men, because those men are releasing their spirit in you. This is why a woman's legs should remain closed. If a woman is entertaining multiple men and those men are releasing their spirit in her, that's what messes up her mind. You can't allow that to happen to yourself as a woman. You'll really mess your system up, because when men release their spirit in you, it stays in you for life. This is why you could be with a man and you're still thinking about the man in your past. still having these issues, wondering what's going on. You know? So men don't carry spirits. Women are the ones who carry spirits. Now, what I would agree with is that NuBreed is hurt about something. There was a woman or something in his life that hurt him real bad, and he's hurt about that. So he's taking it out on black women. I said that in my previous videos. He's angry and he's hurt. So if anything, what I do agree with when you talk about dealing with these men, you might end up running into a man that is dealing with hurt and pain issues from previous relationships. But it goes vice versa with you. If a man get with you, he gonna be dealing with the hurt and the pain that you exhibit towards him. You see what I mean? You're gonna now treat him a certain way because of your past trauma. So y'all both are hurt. And y'all both gonna be doing wrong to each other. And this is the problems that we have with relationships right now. That's why we can't even get together. We can't even get together because you got two hurt people with trauma blaming each other for things that neither of them did to one another. I'm blaming you because of some woman that did me dirty in the past. You looking at me suspicious and blaming me because some man did you dirty in the past. That's why we can't get along. You know? Sad. Let's go.
And now you bringing them spirits to me and playing me and then running back over there.
And this becomes the trust issues in relationships. So if a man got with this woman and he want to build with her, she would first of all have to overcome the trust issues and various other things in order for her to have a man of quality in her life, because it's just not going to work.
Ain't that what you do? Ain't that what y'all black men do? Some of you black men? Or is it all y'all black men? Is it all at this point?
But see, now you shouldn't say that now, sister, because here I am being fair and balanced now. But again, remember what I told y'all earlier, if you dealt with hurts and pains, you begin to start looking at all black men as the same. And that's not right. You shouldn't do that, because now that would make you hypocritical, because if NuBreed is a hypocrite for throwing all black women under the bus, and then you doing the same thing towards black men, I mean, we'll never be able to have this conversation, fam. We're just going to keep throwing stones, and, you know, it's going to be this big war, and we're separated. We're divided. So the black community is not going to be able to thrive if the black women feel all black men ain't ish, and then the black man don't like black women. I mean, we're not going to be able to grow like that. We got to have these conversations, but we got to be honest with one another.
Because where is my black king? Since we want to go here, where is my black king?
Where's your black king? Well, there are a lot of quality black men that are out here, but I'm going to tell you straight up and down, they have women already. There are no single quality men that are in the world, especially in your age bracket, right? Any man that is in your age bracket already have a woman. He probably have children already. And if he is single, he's entertaining other women. Are you willing to deal with that? Are you willing to deal with a man that already have two women that he's entertaining? Are you willing to deal with a man that already have wives already? Or are you the kind of woman that will say, well, I'm not dealing with that. I don't want that. I don't care about none of that polygyny stuff. Well, then you can forget about this black king, because you ain't going to find him. I'm being real. At 35, you're supposed to be really concerned at this point in your life as a 35-year-old black woman. Never had kids, never had no abortion. You are literally at the point of no return right now. Like, seriously speaking, you don't have much time. You only have like damn near 3 more years, 4 more. You only have about 5 more years left to get with this guy that you're talking about, a black king. You got about 5 more years to get it right. You know? If not, you can forget about it. You're gonna be single. Sad to say. You're gonna be single for life. You may not want to hear that. You know, some of the ladies might be like, Ringo, I thought you were on our side. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm not on NuBreed's side. I'm not on the women's side. I'm on this truth side. I'm about speaking truth. My reactions is dealing with truth. The same way I'll rebuke NuBreed is the same way I'll rebuke a woman and correct a woman. It's called fair and balance, constructive criticism. If a woman is 35, she got 5 more years to get it right. Once you hit 40, you're done. You can forget about it. You're done. At that moment, no guy is taking you down some aisle. He's not marrying you. He's not wifing you up. And you're not going to have much time to have children. It's like, what's the point of having children at that age? It's like, come on now. You should have been had children. 35 should have been had children already. So at this point, you could probably have like 2 kids, 3 kids, the most. Between age 35 till 40, you probably have about 3 kids, you'll be good to go. But anything over that, these are going to be all high-risk pregnancies. You know, these are going to be high-risk pregnancies at this point. And that's not healthy for you at that age. I'm just keeping it a buck now. Let's go.
As you, your biological clock is ticking. You 35. You ain't worthy enough to be loved by a black man? Well, listening to NuBreed today, I'm starting to lose hope.
She says she's about to lose hope or something along those lines. It's not about losing hope. Like I said, you got to find out what you're looking for. Again, as a woman in 2024, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this is the truth. I don't care how anybody feel about it. If you're a woman and you're anti-polygyny, right? You're like, well, I'm not dealing with no man that got another woman. Ladies, you're going to have a horrible time. I'm all for you. I got much love for the sisters. But y'all outdo men when it comes to numbers. There's too many women in this world. If every man had one wife, there would be millions upon millions upon millions of women that are single. Because you outnumber men. If you outnumber men, if every man had one wife, there would be millions of women that are single. They would have no opportunity. So the solution to the problem is you would have to deal with a man that is quality, that has a family, that have women. But that's up to you. That's up to you to look at a man, know how he moves, see what's going on, and see if he's that type of guy that will be there with you long term. If you're waiting on a fairy tale of some man that's going to come in and be monogamous, you're living in a fool's paradise. It's not going to happen. That man will act like he's with you in the beginning, and then it's going to break up. It happens all the time. All you got to do is just look at all the relationships, all the men you dated, look at how none of those situations have prospered. If you're 35, you got to be honest with yourself now. If you're 35, you got to look at yourself and say, damn, I dated all of these guys, and up to now, I'm not a wife. What went wrong? Is it me? Is it the men? We could blame each other all day. I already know the solution. The solution is simple. As a woman, you're supposed to get with a man that has a wife, a man that practices polygyny. But again, if you're following guys like NuBreed, that is a whoremonger male, he just have baby mamas, it'll discourage you from dealing with a man under polygyny because you'll look at him and be like, well, if he's practicing polygyny, this is a horrible example because he got baby mamas. He don't have wives. You know what I mean? And he's dealing with women of the other nations. He got a white woman pregnant right now. And he don't like black women. So that will discourage you right away. So if your mind is focusing on monogamy, then good luck to you. Good luck. At 35, waiting for a single black man that practices monogamy, you're going to be there till you 90 years old waiting. I'm just being honest with you. That's the honest truth. No sugarcoating, no gaslighting, no love bombing. I'm just telling you the truth.
Y'all want the ratchet black woman.
Good men don't want ratchet black women. Good men want good quality women. We don't want ratchet nothing. I wouldn't give a ratchet woman the time of day, whether she's white, black, Asian. I'm not interested in none of that garbage. So again, clarify when you're speaking that the only black men that want ratchet women are ratchet, wicked black men. They want that because they just want to use her sexually.
That's the type y'all pick. And at a young age. Chill Sketches or whatever your name is, don't worry about where my black king at. Don't worry about it. That's none of your business. If God want to be married right now, he will give me someone. I see God want me to focus on him right now so I can heal from my childhood traumas, the abuse and rejection I went through from black men and black women.
Again, as we review the tapes, right, we can see that she needs to heal as well. And this is what I'm trying to show y'all. As much as NuBreed is wicked and he don't like black women, the sister have to also consider the fact that she also need to heal, and I get that. But the things she's going through or the things she's been through is going to be responsible from keeping her where she is in terms of being single. Because the trauma that's inside is going to make her not want to deal with any black man. You know what I mean? Even if he's a good black man, she's going to push him away. She's going to push him away. And this is what happens when a woman been hurt by many black men. It'll make her just like not want to deal with black men. Because now if he come around her and he's trying to show her love, she'll look at it like, really got love for me. Why are you saying these words? You don't really mean that. You're trying to use me. And the dude is really a cool dude. He's really trying to show love. He literally, sincerely is trying to get to know this woman. She don't want to hear it. So what it does, it pushes him away. Pushes him away. Many of you brothers been there where you try to show a woman love and she just pushed you away. Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you're a brother and you weren't dating, but you were in the getting to know phase with a black woman, and she had a lot of insecurities and anxiety, probably suffering from depression, and you knew about her problems. You knew that she had issues, probably dated a couple of guys, had some bad experiences, but even though she dealt with those demons, you decided to still give her a chance by trying to get to know her. And while you showing this woman love, bro, like literally you trying to have these conversations with her, you trying to be extra careful, man, like really trying to be there. It's like nothing you did, nothing you say would get through to her, man. And it's like she just pushed you away and you're just like, look, I can't deal with this no more, man. Like, I really like this sister. I'm really trying to vibe, really trying to show this woman love. I know she's been through some fucked up situations in life. And I'm trying, and it's like she just keep pushing me away, bro. And you like her. You like her, bro. Like, you could see yourself with the woman. You could see yourself with her, fam. You like, man, if she would just stop pushing me away, we could really build something great. She just kept pushing you away, man. No matter how much you try to call, text, visit, hold her hand, and you just like, look, you're draining me, man. You're draining my spirit. Like, I'm giving you my all. Like, I'm putting my all in this, and you're not reciprocating nothing back. And it just pushes you away, fam. It just pushes you away. Yes, it's not worth it, because it's like you put in your all, and it's like, damn, you're damaged, man. Like, you know, sad to say, like, I'm not really trying to put you down or anything as a woman. And I'm not talking to the sister there. I'm talking about in general to you guys that try to deal with a woman under those circumstances. It's like, damn, she's so damaged, I can't build with her, man. It's like she's too hurt, too broken, man. I'm trying to heal her. I'm thinking by me showing her love, I'm healing her, but it's not happening. So I just got to go. And this is what happens a lot of times.
That's why I'm single. I'm sick of y'all getting on the internet saying how all black women is this and all black women that. All black women ain't the same.
That's true. They're not the same. We know that. But black men are not all saying that. That's what NuBreed is saying.
All black women ain't the same and all black men ain't the same. But I do wish the good black women and black men meet each other, because we don't meet each other at all. It seems like that's why we got these issues. We don't meet each other.
Well, it's not that we don't meet each other. The problem is that we're not understanding what's happening here. First of all, we have to have the conversation. A good woman is supposed to recognize a good man. A good man is supposed to recognize a good woman. And y'all are supposed to gravitate towards one another. That's how it's supposed to be. Just like a wicked man gravitate towards a woman who's in the streets. That's why I made it clear that good men are not interested in ratchet women. Why would I want a ratchet woman around me? A good man don't want that. No good man want a woman that is in the streets. So a good woman is supposed to recognize a quality man, and she either gravitate towards him or he gravitate towards her. That's just the way it's supposed to be. And if you're really a good woman, if a good man really approach you, there should be an instant connection. Y'all should be vibing right away. But if you're not, then it's really that you don't want a good man. That's really what it is. So when it comes to meeting, there's various ways to meet. You're on social media, right? So if good men are in your area and you see them, right, then it's your responsibility to go to those good men and see them. Now, what is defined as a good man? See, now we're going to open up another ball game, because it's like, when we say good man, is he a good man based on what you want him to be? Like, in other words, is a man a good man if he practiced monogamy? Is a man a good man if he only have eyes for you? I mean, if you're 35 and you're expecting that man to only have eyes for you when he been in these streets all these years, watching all these different women, that would be unrealistic. You would have to get to know that man from where he is. If I'm talking to a woman, let's say, for example, hypothetically, I'm talking to a woman, hey, how you doing, lady? Such and such and such, we kicking and talking. I'm not even assuming that she's single. Even if she give me her number and we kicking in and talking, I already assume there got to be guys in her DM. She got to be talking to somebody. Maybe she got a dude, maybe not. I don't know. But the point is, I don't look at her as she's single. I'm looking at her like there's definitely guys in her inbox trying to get with her, trying to smash, trying to talk to her. I'm just on the list. So it's up to her to choose who she want to really be with. So if she can't see me for who I am and she choose those other guys, there's nothing I can do about that. She don't want a good man. Most women that are not interested in a good man are not good women. So if you're a good woman and you find it difficult to meet a good man, maybe you're not a good woman. Because a good woman should be able to know when a man is a good man. That's just the way life is. If you see a good deal, you're going to go after the good deal, right or wrong. If you see a good job, you're going to try to apply for it. So anything that's good, you're going to walk to it. Even in the Bible, it talks about how Eve, when the serpent came to her and told her about the tree, about eating of the fruit, what's the first thing that the woman said? She looked at the tree and saw that it was good. She saw that it was good to eat of. So whatever you find that is good, you're going to gravitate to it. So when it comes to good men meeting good women, the problem is we don't want to meet. We don't want to meet. We want to argue. Because we look at guys like NuBreed and we know he wicked. And what it does, it makes you close up as a woman. So now if a man approach you, it's like, well, I don't want to deal with you because you do this, you do that. Well, then you don't want a good man. You don't. Because if you're not giving men within your community that might be a good man the opportunity to even talk to you, or even men that might, I don't know if she do YouTube full time or she have a job and do YouTube. I don't know. But maybe you work at the 9 to 5. There might be good men on your 9 to 5 that see you every single day and you don't give them not the opportunity. Now, I don't recommend you deal with a guy at the 9 to 5 because, you know, that can be drama. But my point is, if you're a good woman, you're supposed to gravitate towards a good man because the Bible makes it clear. Every wicked man will have a wicked woman that is appointed to him. He's going to only attract wicked women. That's just the way it goes in society, right? Let's get back to the tape. Let's go.
We deal with all the BS from the back to 2/3. Dave Wynn, if I'm annoying, then why are you here?
Look, Austin said some men in the Bible had one wife, others had multiple, so it all depends on the man. No man in the Bible had one wife. You guys are reading a book. That is like reading a book when I had one wife and then the book ends, but then I end up having another wife. None of you know anything about any man in biblical times. So we got to stop doing this. We got to really stop the nonsense. None of you know what a man had in the Bible. We got to stop being slow and thinking because we read something in the scriptures. You read one thing. You don't know what that man had. You're not there to see his life play out all his days. You don't know what he had. You read a moment in time. We got to begin to think and be logical. Just because you read one thing does not mean that's what it is. You understand? Every man in the Bible practiced polygyny. Our culture is polygyny. Our culture was never monogamy. The Most High told a man to be fruitful and multiply. If he wanted a man to be under monogamy, how are you going to be fruitful and multiply with one woman? How? If I only have 4 daughters and I want sons and I'm with one woman, are you telling me I'm supposed to stop with one woman and just say, you know what, I'm done. Can't multiply no more because after all, you got to practice monogamy. Well, then how am I going to be fruitful? How am I going to be fruitful? The Most High didn't promote us to practice no monogamy. He told us to be fruitful and multiply. Do you see the difference now? Kobe Bryant had nothing but daughters. He ain't have no sons. He ended up dying. See? Because his woman, his wife, was mad because he had some other woman on the side. The man worth over $400 million. He couldn't even get laid, fam. He couldn't even deal with another woman. That other woman could have gave him his sons. That other woman could have been the woman that would have gave him sons. But because his woman was mad, she made him come on TV to apologize for being a man. And now that he dead, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant and his daughter, all of his wealth went to the Mexican community. Didn't go to the black community. And that's what happens when a black man get with women of the other nations. All that work and all that talent, all that money went to another group of people, fam. To the point where his wife didn't even want to support his mother and father. Isn't that crazy? And then I believe his father passed away or something. I'm not sure if the mom passed or the father passed. And that woman did not want to give money to his family. This is crazy. Let's get back to the tapes.
Chill Sketches, I'm going to go ahead and block you, all right? You done. If you can't see why I'm angry after what I just said after about 19 minutes on this live, I'm going to go ahead and do you a favor. You don't belong here, all right? David, when I'm going to block you too, I got a reason to yell today because I heard some bull crap today.
Guys, I'm going to pretty much take a run upstairs real quick, check on my daughters, make sure they're good. I'm going to let her video play in the background. You'll hear her audio, but you won't see a screen. The screen is going to be pretty much black. All right? So I'll be right back, guys.
There was a woman that came in my inbox. When I seen the new notification for NuBreed, the first thing I said was, I'm not going to entertain it. So I clicked, I wasn't even going to focus on NuBreed. I wasn't going to entertain it because I heard this before. I'm not going to entertain it. I'm in my peace. I don't want no black man on the internet because he mad at whatever black woman did something to him. Take this mess out on me through the internet. I'm about to ignore and do what I've been doing, which was minding my business, like as most of us black women do. We be minding our business at home, like what I'm doing now, minding our business. And then you got folks coming for us every time. from a sister that said, "New breed on there calling all black women hoes, and Ashley, you should address it." And woo. Here we go. Here we go. Then I tuned into his live and heard it. All black women get abortions. Okay, that don't tie to me. I ain't never had an abortion. All black American women the devil. That don't tie to me. I'm filled with the Holy Spirit. So I did want NuBreed to address his words and not label all black women. I did want him to do that. Phoenix, you said he was saying that most black women speak loud and appear angry. That's not what NuBreed message was, and that definitely wasn't his title. Victoria, I don't know who you are, but please get up out of here. Get up out of here. I don't need you here. Oh, if he correct, go back over there. NDK, I don't even know how to say your name. Go back over there to his channel if he correct. Go back over there. What's wrong with this world? Y'all disrespect the black woman. I can see from my comment section. Y'all disrespect black women. And y'all think we supposed to be quiet, slap and turn the other cheek. And we talk about what we don't like, and y'all still find reasons to hate the black woman, like what y'all doing in my comment section right now, calling me the angry black woman. Y'all find reasons.
And see, this is what I was saying. They were in NuBreed's video, they were calling her the angry black woman. And I keep saying that you can't call her the angry black woman for speaking her truth in, I guess, defending herself against what NuBreed said. You know, again, if you're going to go out there and disrespect all black women, you got to expect that they coming for you. You know, you don't want a war with black women on social media, because once the war begin, it'll start off with one video like from her, right? Her video right now, the views is at 14,000, right? So it's moving. It's moving up that ladder, right? So eventually it's going to start reaching the eyes of a lot of women. And when they hear, they're going to understand. I don't look at her as the angry black woman, the loudmouth black woman. I don't look at her as that. I look at it as she's frustrated. She's tired of hearing this BS. Nobody's speaking up for the black woman. So it's like, hey, I got to do the work. And she has a platform. She's going to use it. And she's going to gain the support of women. I'm pretty sure there's probably some guys that probably support her. But for the most part, women are going to be on her team. And they're not going to like NuBreed. NuBreed said some bad things about women. Now, of course, we all said bad things about each other. Black women said bad things about black men. Black men said bad things, horrible things about black women. We got to stop the fighting amongst ourselves. Now, what NuBreed did is he created a war and draw a line in the sand by saying, as men, we need to get rid of our women and go deal with white women and women of the other nations. Now, he didn't say white women. He just said not American black women. So what does that mean? He's talking about us getting with white women, Asian women, and so on and so forth. Because remember, the woman he with is white. You know, she's not Mexican. She's a white woman, right? We got to call it what it is. He keeps saying Mexican or Spanish or whatever the case is to make it sound like, you know, she's some Latino woman. She's a white woman, guys. No matter how you slice it, that's what she is, right? So she's speaking her truth. It is what it is. Let's get back to the tape.
Period, point blank. Thank you for saying period. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. When we call y'all out on the mess y'all talk about, then y'all say we angry and we yelling. Stop coming for us and we wouldn't be yelling. Leave us the freak alone because you want to date other races of women. Can y'all do that? Yeah, I'm angry, Willie. I have every right to be angry right now because I'm sick of hearing this bull crap in my 35 years of living.
Again, she have her right to be pissed. And I'm pretty sure on an everyday basis, she don't sound like this. It's just that she's doing content. So at the end of the day, she's just doing her content and she's gonna get loud. And she's gonna vent her frustration. Think about how many black women that are probably feeling the same way, but they don't got microphones. They don't got YouTube channels. So she's speaking on how she feel based on the situation. You see? Somebody said, look how angry she is. She have a right to be angry. Are you smart? Like, do you have any brain cells? Like, what's the matter with you? So let me get this straight. When you're angry about something, do you look happy? Do you have smiles on your face? If somebody violated your child, you gonna be happy about that or angry? Like, we think that like anger is like a sin, like you because you're angry. Everybody can get angry about whatever, but it's how you handle and how you respond. You see? Let's get back to the tape.
When I don't bother nobody, I don't bother black men, but y'all bother me. Y'all bother the hell out of me in the wrong way, not the right way. Y'all give y'all loving to the hood, ratchet black woman, but the good woman like me, y'all treat like trash. But then y'all claim all black women are devils. Or y'all want to play the fiddle between 5 or 6 different black women. Then you pick the one. If I'm bothered, I got every right to be bothered. I don't need to get help. You get help. I'm telling you the issue. I don't need no help.
Now, what you have to also understand, it goes back into what I said about how what NuBreed is doing is bringing out her trauma as well. That's what NuBreed is doing. He's bringing out anger issues that she have concerning situations that happened to her in the past. So it's what he's essentially doing is using manipulative tactics to get her response so that people could look at her as the angry black woman, as a narcissist, because this is what NuBreed does. He's always calling somebody a narcissist. He's always calling somebody crazy. And he's always trying to make black women look bad. So by her doing a response video, he's capitalizing off of that by responding to her to say, well, see, this is why I'm telling you guys to go get with women that are not American, because this is what you got to get. So if you guys want a woman like that, go slide in her DMs, because pretty much that's what he was doing during his live. He was mocking her, making a mockery of her on his platform. So she's going to have another response video. Eventually, she might make another video about the situation. And it's not making him look good as a man, because it's like, damn, you don't see him doing this with white women. You don't see him doing this with Jewish women. You think NuBreed is going to put a Jewish woman on his video and make her like do this type of stuff with a Jewish woman? He would never do that. You would never see him do that. He would not have a video up. But with the black woman, he feel comfortable doing that. Let's go.
You get the one and you marry the one that act the fool the most. That's what y'all be doing, black men. Another movie to point this out. And I know I'm a beautiful black woman.
I'm not making this point in no way, because I'm not here to take anybody's side. I'm doing content. NuBreed is a horrible guy. He don't like black women. What he's doing is he's playing on her emotions, which is what black men been doing for years. Black men don't understand that they use their words to trigger black women emotions, to trigger all different reactions, to make black women respond. And then when black women defend themselves, he then used more manipulative tactics to say, well, see, look at how she's acting. Why would any black man want to be around that? That's manipulation. Because anybody that's being targeted is going to respond and defend themselves. And that's what she's doing, because she heard and saw his live stream. And she was disappointed by that, because he said all black women are devils. That's what NuBreed said. So if you're a black woman that is viewing, NuBreed believed that you are a devil. And he said that if he said the black woman, this is what NuBreed said now, not me. NuBreed said, this guy right here, This guy right here said these things. He said that the black woman is the closest to the devil, that she was the first to make a deal with the devil. That's what he said. So at the end of the day, he got a problem with black women. So what I'm doing is I'm balancing out the playing field, looking at what's going on in these YouTube streets to find out what's going on. As you can see, I've been fair and balanced. I never disrespected that woman. I ain't never disrespect NuBreed. I'm just literally calling things what it is. People don't like me because I speak the truth. You know, they say I'm simping because I'm speaking up for the black woman, not realizing that my reactions is always fair and balanced. You can't come online and diss all black women, not realizing that you're hurting the good ones. You know what I mean? And because of her traumas and her issues from the past, it's going to make her hate black men. So now when a black man speak, she's not going to like him. She probably don't even like me because I'm making a video. You see? And that's how it be sometimes. It's like you could be doing the right thing, sharing positive energy, trying to get the conversation started, and they'll hate you just for doing that. You know? They end up turning on you. and you're balancing and clearing the air between both parties. Let's get back to the tapes. I didn't realize her video was 1 hour, man. I thought it was like 20 minutes. Damn, I don't even know if I could get there. I might have to make a part 2.
NuBreed is married to a Latino woman, I believe. I think
She's not Latino. She's a white woman.
Is she Latino or Puerto Rican? What is NuBreed's wife?
She's a white woman.
Most guys like him that marry outside of race, they always saying that. I seen it in high school when I was growing up. The ones that went to date out their race, they hated all black women. They let it be known right in the classroom.
That's true. She's a white woman, guys. I already did a video about that. The video is on my platform. I already did a video about that. There is video evidence where his baby mama, basically, he brought her on camera to try to prove to the world he was trying to make his baby mama appear to be an Israelite. She's not an Israelite, right? She's a white woman. I don't have time to go to the video. It's right on my platform. You just got to search for them. Basically, he asked her, what is your nationality? She said what it is. She said her mother is Mexican or something like that. And she said her father is from Spain. Her father is from Spain. Who's from Spain, ladies and gentlemen? The white man. The Spaniard is a white man. He's not black. Any man that is a Spaniard is a white man. Spanish come from Spain. That's where all Spanish derives from. You understand? Anybody that speaks Spanish, whether good Spanish, broken Spanish, whatever kind of Spanish, whether you're Dominican, Panamanian, Puerto Rican, whatever it is, if you speak Spanish, the Spanish language came from the Spaniards, which is the white man. So if her father is from Spain, he's a white man. Remember, NuBreed said the seed of the child is based on the father, right? So if NuBreed believed that if he get with any woman and lay with her and have a baby, that the baby's an Israelite because he's the father, then if her father's from Spain and he's a white man, then she's not an Israelite. So for him to be going around saying that she's Latino or Mexican or whatever the case is, that's not true. She's a white woman by blood. So NuBreed got a white woman pregnant. That is a fact. That's not conjecture. That's not hearsay. That's not gossip. These are words directly from his woman. She said that her father is from Spain. And I made that clear in my video that NuBreed was misleading the public by making them believe that she's an Israelite. And he even told her, he said, what do you identify as? She said, an Israelite. And I said, no, you wrong. She's not an Israelite. You're misleading viewers. She clearly said her father's from Spain. Spaniards are not Israelites. They're white men. Go look it up. Go on Google and type in Men from Spain. Let me go do it real quick. Hold on a second. Let me go do it. Men of Spain. Men of Spain. Watch this, guys. Men of Spain, right? You see this? Men of Spain. Men of Spain, guys. They're not black men. Men of Spain are white men. Do you understand? So if she says that her daddy is from Spain, he's a white man. That is a fact. And nobody can argue that. Nobody can argue that with me. Not at all. So I had to establish that. So what is the nationality of NuBreed's woman? She's a white woman who is a Spaniard. That's a fact. Let's go.
Jaylee, you said bro got it good if he got him a Latina. He probably do, but then again, he probably don't. Who really knows what people be going through? People show face all the time on the internet. Who really knows? I'm a good black woman, so I'm debunking all that. When these black men get on the internet and say a devil black woman, look at my face about the good black woman. That's why I gotta call it out. That's why I'm debunking it. When they say all of us black women are devils, I'm a good black woman. Might not be perfect, but I'm one of the good ones. And I don't want any type of black man. I don't want your baby mama drama. If that make me the devil because I don't want your baby mama drama, then so be it.
Well, that's right there. That's indicated that what she wants, ladies and gentlemen, is monogamy, because she just said she don't want your baby mama drama. So what she just said right there in a nutshell is that if she don't want your baby mama drama, then she's not really interested in a man that practices polygyny. So it's going to be a tough road for her, fam. Like, I'm trying to be fair and balanced. As a man who have a wife, have children, who have years of experience with family development and growth, I can tell you and assure you, she will be single for the rest of her natural life. No matter how you see it. Because that's the road she's on right now. If she don't understand that at 35 and you have not settled down yet, you're done. Your time is going to be up. Like shortly. It's like, because her mind is already done made up. So it's like, it's difficult to try to, this is why, and hear me out now, right? Let me see how to put this, because again, women, they'll listen to you, but they're not listening. Let me put it like this. If I find a stray pit bull that is already mature, fully grown, and I happen to place the pit bull, restrain it, because I want to keep it, it's going to be difficult to train. And the reason why is because the dog is already of age. It's going to be difficult to train. I can't train it. No matter how much, the dog is going to be very aggressive. You may be able to take it to certain places to try to train it, but the dog is set in its ways. The only way I can be able to train is if I had the pit bull as a pup. If I had the pit bull as a pup, I can really train him to obey, to listen, to not be so aggressive. Even though the dog is literally, pit bulls are aggressive, but you don't want to train them where they just vicious and violent towards people. My point in saying that is this. I'm not comparing women to dogs. I'm not saying that a woman is a dog. I'm trying to make you understand that when you reach a certain age, you are set in your ways. Nobody could tell you nothing. At 35, nobody could tell her nothing. A man could come up to her and say, look, I'm trying to make you my wife. You're 35. You know, it is what it is. I'm trying to get with you, trying to know you. She ain't trying to hear that. She's focusing on monogamy. So you got to lie to her in order to get with her. So what she's going to end up getting with is men that are going to lie to her. I'm just telling you the truth, guys. Ladies, y'all better pay attention. She's going to get with a guy that's going to lie to her. He's going to say, yeah, I'm single. I'm really trying to get with you. She's going to give him the opportunity. He's going to have another woman. Her heart's going to be broken forever. They don't ever listen to me, guys. I tell the truth, nothing but the truth. They don't want to hear it. At 35, she's already set in her ways. By the time she hit 40, it's over. You can forget about it. You can forget about it. She won't listen to nothing, fam. So although a black man would want to get with her, she's not going to want to get with that black man. So the question really is, do she really want a good black man? Do she really want a good black man? Or do she want a good black man she could control? Do you see the difference? Do she want a good black man that she could control? Because if she really want a good black man, she'll get any good black man, even if he's a family man and practice polygyny. But if she don't want no issues and no baby mama type stuff, you know, again, baby mama. If a man is practicing polygyny and he have wives, these are not baby mamas, these are wives. Calling a woman a baby mama is like at the lowest degree, the lowest tier. Oh, that's my baby mama. That's like it's disrespect. See, if NuBreed having kids with a woman that he didn't make a wife, that woman is a baby mama. He's disrespecting that woman by not making her his wife. You can't call a woman a wife without a ceremony. You understand? So I don't know, man. If she is focused on monogamy, she will be single for the rest of her natural life, no matter how you see it. I've seen many women like this come and go. They have the potential. They could probably be a wife, but if they're set on monogamy, it's never going to work. You could get mad. You could say whatever. I can promise you this time next year, if her mindset is set on monogamy, she'll be in the same spot this time next year. Same thing. I know many women that have grown old to the point where they can no longer have children because they've been stuck on monogamy and they didn't get with a man. It's like they was so defiant in their stance of, I want a man that's going to love me, just me, no other woman. And consequently, she's 55 years old right now with no man. Can't have no kids, all sorts of problems. It's like, it's just really bad.
If that makes me a devil because I don't want you dissing me in front of your other race of woman, white woman, Latino woman.
Now, I don't know what she mean by that. I don't know. Again, maybe she could correct me. Maybe somebody that know what's going on. I don't know if she and NuBreed had something. I don't know. So that's alleged because she just said, I don't want you disrespecting me in front of your Latino woman. So I don't know that these two had something going. Was something going on between them? I don't know. Because I don't know why she said that. She said, I don't want you disrespecting me. In other words, I don't want to be with you if you got this Latino woman. You get what I mean? That's what she said. So let me kind of run it back a little bit and see what happened.
If that makes me a devil because I don't want you dissing me in front of your other race of woman, white woman, Latino woman, then so be it. I'm not dealing with it. You're not gonna make me look bad because you want to go after another race. And I ain't doing nothing to you. That actually happened to me on the job, y'all. Talk about the disrespect.
Again, earlier I was talking about how you shouldn't even be dating anybody on the job. Didn't I say that? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard me say that during the live. Didn't I say that? You shouldn't even be dating nobody on the job. It's too much drama. It's too much drama. Y'all having relationships on the job? Nah, it's too much drama, fam.
When I was living in Texas, there was a black man. I was a licensed massage therapist working at a spa. Oh, let me tell you the disrespect of black men and these white women and these Latino women against the black woman like me. Let me tell y'all they disrespect since they better than the black woman. Let me go ahead and tell y'all this mess.
Well, you shouldn't say they better than the black woman. I understand you probably just saying it because what NuBreed said, and you probably just making a point. But you shouldn't say that they're better.
I'm minding my own business. I ain't worried about this black man on the job.
Again, like I said, she just said she's not worried about this black man on the job. But remember, I was talking about the trauma, the hurt, the pain that a lot of women carry. She's carrying hurt, she's carrying pain. Just like NuBreed's carrying hurt and pain. NuBreed is hurt because a black woman hurt him, right? Probably one of his baby mamas or somebody. He was hurt. She's displaying and showing the hurt as well. She needs to heal. Most women never heal, guys. I'm gonna go as far to say, most women never heal from the pain that some other man caused. They never heal. But see, here's the thing, ladies. If you got hurt once and you didn't learn your lesson, and you got with another man and got hurt twice and still didn't learn your lesson, and you got hurt again, that's you causing your own pain at that point. Because you should know better than to deal with men that you know ain't no good because you learned from the first and the second. Third is still doing the same thing. What did you learn? At that point, you making these decisions yourself.
He's the only black man on the job.
Okay.
The rest of us is women. You got me, the black woman. You got the Latino women. You got the Puerto Rican women. You got the Colombian woman. You got everybody in the same doing our job, I think. But they decided to take it upon themselves to set me up as the black woman. Because, like NuBreed said, the black woman is the devil. Now, what is Ashley doing every day when she come to work? Minding my business, because I got bills to pay. That's over $1,000 that ain't nobody helping me with. My dad already disowned me and said, you disowned. I don't want to deal with you after moving me to a new state at 19 years old and threw me to the wolves.
But see, now here's the thing now. In defense of daddy, you said that your pops disown you. That's a red flag. If your father, again, I'm fair and I'm balanced when I do my content. You said your father disowned you at 19. That means you were doing something rebellious. You was rebellious. You was rebellious now. I'm reading you. Don't think it's just about me throwing NuBreed under the tires. And I'm not throwing you under the tires. I'm being real. You said that your father disowned you. That wouldn't make him a bad father. Why would he disown you at 19? That means you weren't abiding by some set of rules. And he probably said, you know what? I'm done. You on your own. I'm just calling it what it is. You the one speaking. You speaking, I'm reacting. Because as a father myself, you know, there was a time when my elder daughter was acting up. And I made it very clear to her that if you expect me to provide you provisions, make sure you look good, got clothes, shoes, this and that. If you expect me to continue to do that, you better make sure you're doing right by me. If not, I'm done with you. So when you said that, it kind of made me realize, wait a minute now, maybe daddy wasn't as bad as we think. Maybe he was a decent brother that tried to hold you accountable. You didn't want to listen. And that's why he said he disowned you. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just looking at it for what it is. Try to put the pieces together. Let's go.
I rose, God is good. My black daddy. So I'm on this job.
Tell us about the job.
Minding my business, trying to pay bills. 401 people on the chat. I ain't never had this many people on the live, but I gotta call this mess out. Minding my business, y'all. I can't make this up. Going to work, minding my business. They tell me you can't take your cell phone to the rooms with the massage clients. You got to keep your cell phone up front, Ashley. Everybody got to keep their cell phone in the break room. So me being a good girl, co-worker I decided to put my cell phone there. You know what the black dude did, the black man? He decided to take my cell phone when I was in section, take my number without my permission. Without my permission, y'all. And call me that night. This is how I found out about the affair with him and the Colombian woman on the job. The Latina spicy woman.
See, again, this is why I keep telling sisters, man, if you are the kind of woman that is expecting a man that is not even your husband, how could you call something an affair? This man is not your husband, but it's like you're hurt because you found out he was with some other woman. This is why we have these problems, because women want to control the man. The man is being a man. He was with you. He was with her. In his mind, he figured, hey, I'm doing the right thing. But if you want him to be just under monogamy, he got to duck and hide, then you're the one that's going to have these problems, regardless how you see it. Now, he would be wrong if he told you, hey, baby, you're the only one. I love you. I'm not cheating on you. I submit to you under monogamy. I would never do you dirty. If he made that promise to you in that oath, then now you can say he's cheating. But if that man never made these promises and these oaths, and you're holding him to these high standards, then you're wrong, because you're having high expectation off of wrong information. You're expecting him to be faithful when he never made no agreement, and he's not even your husband. If he's not even your husband and you're just kicking it, you have no right to tell anybody that he having an affair when he's not even your husband. And this is what a lot of women do. They call men their man, and the man is not even married to them. He's not your man. You know? If a woman is not your wife and another man put heavy meat inside of your woman, bro, you can't get upset and say, well, she cheated on me. No, she didn't. That's not even your wife. You were just dating her, and she decided to go sleep with that guy because she wanted some different type of meat in her box. And you got upset and said, damn, you cheated on me. No, she didn't. She's not your wife. If you didn't make her your wife, you can't say she cheated on you. She don't belong to you. If you don't own the car, or if you don't own the house, right? How you complaining when you don't own it? You don't own nothing, fam. You just renting it. Now, if you own it now, you could get really, really pissed. So I don't see how she's going to get mad at a situation where she found out dude was cheating with the Latin woman. I don't see how that is a problem when she's not married. And even if she is married, if the dude never made no agreement to be under monogamy, she have no reason to say anything.
That's how I found out. But they want to set me up. They want to set me up on the job. I can't make this up. He was somebody I wasn't even attracted to. Wasn't my type of black man. I have a type. He wasn't my type. But they still made me out to be the bad person, y'all. He went back telling them I'm pursuing him while he's sleeping with this Colombian woman on the job. You know who they got rid of and told? She jumping up in my face on the job thinking I want the dude. Because she thought I was messing with him because whatever lie he told her. A lie. They blamed me and told me to go to a new location. I can't make this crap up. But what was that Latina woman? Was she good or was she a hoe? To me, she was the hoe. She was doing what that dude wanted her to do. Me, I wasn't doing that, so So he made me out to be the bad guy. So if I'm the devil because of that, then I'm the devil then. I don't want his ass anyway. Excuse my language.
See, again, what she's displaying here, fam, is that she's still hurt over that situation, man. Because if that's something that is old and it's getting you heated over NuBreed and it's bringing up old trauma, that's the thing that ruins relationships. Like, imagine you a dude, fam. You trying to holler at that woman and she's like this, fam. You're not going to be, she's going to drain you out, fam. She's going to drain you out and you're not going to want to deal with her because of her hurt and pain from other situations. You're like, damn, she's going to treat me bad, bro. So I understand her frustration with NuBreed, but now it brought up all of these other issues and she still didn't get over them, right? You have to overcome these issues at 35. And I don't know how long ago these issues took place in her life, but now you got to think about it. She didn't give us a chronological order or timestamp of when these things took place. But now think, if this was a couple of years back and she's still holding on to it, it's not healthy, man. Because what it does, it'll make her look at men based off of those kind of men from the past. This is why it's difficult for women. And then when you look at the live chat, there's a lot of women in there that's going in. And the thing is, believe it or not, a lot of them have the same hurt, the same trauma, the same pain, the same story. And it's like one big congregation of women that are angry because of what some guy did to them in the past. So it prevents you from moving forward. You can't even move on with your life because it's like the old experiences keep you in bondage. You know? So I understand she's frustrated, she's getting loud and whatnot. I'm not labeling her as the angry black woman because I don't know her. What I do know is that she's responding to NuBreed. But what NuBreed did through his video is brought out her hurt, her trauma. And she's expressing that through the video. And a lot of times when women are hurt and they react, their emotions is getting the best of them. You know?
Phoenix, no, I wasn't being a lot of aggressive. I just said at the beginning of this, I was going to work minding my own business. Did you not catch that? Did you not catch that? Messed up my income and my money on that job in Texas.
But again, I told you already, fam, when you bring those relationships to the job, it's going to always cause somebody to lose. It's going to always cause somebody to lose. You trying to get a shorty at the job, it'll end with you being fired or y'all having a fallout. Now all of a sudden she went to HR complaining sexual harassment. Now you fighting for your job. You're like, look, fam, me and shorty had a relationship. They're like, nah, we're going to have to let you go. I'm like, bruh, this is my job, fam. Nah, I'm sorry, Ringo. We got to let you go. Got to let you go, fam. We don't tolerate sexual harassment on the job. She said that you were touching her, that you were layering looks, and you were sending her unwanted text messages, sending explicit photos. We don't tolerate that at the workplace, so we're going to have to let you go. Pack your things, head on out the door. I've seen many guys that got fired for sexual harassment after dealing with a woman in a relationship on the job. I've seen this happen many times.
They didn't care because I'm the black woman. So let God deal with all you devils out here, including you black men that want to set up black women like me while y'all putting this foolishness out on the internet. Fast forward to me moving to Florida. The same incident happens again.
Wow.
Happens again in another way. I'm under stress from dealing with my toxic family from Texas. Muscles are sore. working, busting my tail hard, trying to, because I ain't got no black men taking care of me, but I still got to survive, because I'm not going to let none of y'all put me out on the street. I got to live. God put me here for a reason, I believe. So all you black men that say you black independent women, y'all making us independent.
Now, she have some points in there. She have some things that she's making clear about making them independent. A lot of times, a lot of black men don't want to step up to the plate to be that provider and whatnot. But again, ladies, in order for a man to be a provider, a protector, you would have to be a wife. Can't be a girlfriend. You know what I mean? If you want to be a girlfriend, then you got to go to work. You know what I mean? If you want to be a wife, then you got to literally submit to me as a woman. It's like, how am I going to, like, why would I be taking care of you and you're disrespecting me and not submitted to my authority? Like, it doesn't even make no sense. Some women, you tell them, they're like, authority, submit. I ain't doing all of that. Well, and hey, that's why you're single right now. But guys, I'm going to do a part 2 to this because I'm literally at the half point of her video, like no cap. Like, as you can see, I'm at the 31-minute mark, fam. I'm not going to continue going on for, you know, on and on and on. I got to make sure I'm doing my duty in the house. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So I'm going to come back with a part 2 tomorrow about this situation. Probably in the morning, I'm going to tackle this. What I would suggest based on this part of the video stream is that the sister pretty much, you got to overcome your trauma, your issues, because we're seeing it. I'm not going to put you down because of your issues. There are some issues there. The chat can see it. We can see it. And I'm pretty sure everybody that's viewing got their own issues. The only difference is you were brave enough to come on YouTube to share your story and your truth. I wouldn't let NuBreed break your spirit to the point where you look at all black men as trash, or like, you know, we're just a bunch of dogs and we ain't no good. But one thing that stands out that I'm really concerned with is that you appear to be the type of woman that is only interested in a man if he practiced monogamy, meaning he just only want to be with you and only you. You're 35. You're literally 35, sister. You're 35 years old. There are so many different women to choose from. If you're focused on a man just being monogamous with you, you are living in a dream world. You are literally living in a dream world. There are so many different women to choose of all different age groups, and you know how men are. We're gonna go after the more youthful woman. And even though you might be a woman that never had children, never had abortions, or whatever the case is, that's nice. That's a good thing. At the same time, you're 35, and you appear to have a lot of unresolved issues due to past experiences, which can be problematic if you met a new gentleman. You also appear to be the type that want a man under monogamy. That right there, based on what I'm seeing, is going to be responsible for you not having nobody. Like, literally, you might end up being single for the rest of your natural life. I don't wish that on you. At the same time, that's the road you're on right now. If I was giving you directions and you asked me, where am I headed in my life? I would tell you, you're headed down a road of being single for the rest of your natural life. And, or you might just interact with men that will just use you sexually because they know that your biological clock is ticking, you're vulnerable, you're dealing with certain issues. So you're going to have men that's going to play on all of that. They're going to take advantage of you. You're the type that men will take advantage of because they can see the weaknesses. And although you might be angry due to NuBreed, you might be a little aggressive, you might be, you know, it is what it is. Like, this is a normal reaction of a human that is disappointed with what they heard from NuBreed. We appreciate the fact that you shared your story. I'm going to do a part 2 in the morning to continue where we left off, to try to find out more details about this situation. I just think that you have to overcome your past and understand that in order for you to have a man in your life, man, to really guide you and possibly help you to heal, is that you gotta number one, You got to find yourself by releasing those people that hurt you. You got to release those people. Some people say forgive. I say you got to release those people. Release them to the point where they're no longer in your mind and they're not controlling your life. Because a lot of times the men of your past are still controlling your life in terms of keeping you single. Again, you got to let them go and let go of the pain. Also, if your mindset is set on monogamy in terms of having a man that just only is into you, good luck with that. Good luck with that. I wish you well with that. At the same time, in today's day, at age 35, expecting a man to be just with you and only you is nearly impossible. Your best bet is to get with a man that have a woman. He exhibit the qualities of a good man. He have the characteristics of a man that is with his woman long term. He's focused on family development. If you have a man that is already single, he don't have a woman, but he is the type of guy that practiced polygyny, or he told you, look, I'm not going to be with just you, then you're going to have to accept that man. You're going to have to accept him for who he is. If you want to go down the road of monogamy, maybe you're a woman, you're like, look, Ringo, I don't want to hear none of that shit. I want a man that's going to be with just me and just me only. Okay, then, cool. I respect your decision. I really do. At the same time, I got to tell you the truth. It's not going to be good for you. Not in today's day, 2024, it's not going to be good. You can wish for it. You can hope for it. But I promise, this time next year, you're going to be right there, same way. Talking about how single you are. Talking about how, you're just enjoying your single life. And it is what it is, man. Now, is there such thing as BWs that are out there that's wilding out? Yes. But there's also black men that are wilding out. See, if the black woman is the devil, according to NuBreed, then the black man is also the devil. Because in order for a black woman to be in the world, she had to come through the seed of a black man. This is what NuBreed he don't understand. To say the black woman is the devil would be also implying that the black man is the devil. If to say that the black woman is the devil, you would also imply that the black man is the devil because the black man's seed produces the black woman. So if NuBreed have a problem with black woman, he also have a problem with black men. But he's not intelligent. Remember, he's not a smart man. So he don't realize what he's saying. Simultaneously, he's saying that black men ain't shit. He's saying that black men are the producers of devils. So if you're a black woman and you hear NuBreed saying that black women are devils, you need to tell him, well, if we're devils, we came from your seed. So you produce devils. How could the black woman be a devil, but the black man is not? It makes no sense. Both would have to be devils if they came from the black man's seed. Right? So it is what it is, fam. I'm going to do a part 2. Some of y'all saying she's live now, doing something or whatever the case is. I'm going to I might check it out in the clouds and whatnot, but I still want to react to the video so that I can share my commentary about it. Let me see. Da, 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 da. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'll check out her video in the cloud, see what she's talking about. Because like I said, it is what it is, man. She have a right to be angry. I don't know who she's apologizing to. Maybe, I don't know if she's apologizing to NuBreed or whatever the case is. But, I just don't want women to be looking at all of the black men as if though we're like NuBreed, because NuBreed don't like black women. You know what I mean? It's very clear. He do not like black women at all. Even if he lay with them and breed them up, he don't like them. And he have some sort of issue. My thing is with the sister, don't let NuBreed bring out any of your traumas and issues and put them out there on display, because yeah, you're being truthful, you're being honest, but you know how social media is. Social media is deadly and dirty. And you said in your video that you shared your thoughts or something with some man somewhere, and it's like he just turned his back against. I don't know what that means, but maybe it is. You open up yourself to a man, telling him all your business and all these different things, and rather than him keeping all of that stuff private, it's like he probably put it out there. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. But things like that. I'm not saying you can't share your truth. You could. Just be prepared for criticism. I try to be as constructive as possible. Never disrespected you in my video. I'm just being honest. But you got to be prepared for the backlash of people saying this, saying that, throwing you under the bus. People might make videos about you. You're a YouTuber, so you're supposed to have tough skin to be able to deal with these issues. As long as everybody's respectful and not cursing nobody out, then we should be good to go, right? Yeah, you got to keep your life private, but remember, she's a YouTuber. So as a YouTuber, there's certain things you keep private, but then there's certain things you got to speak your truth and put things out there in a way where you can educate people at the same time. You got to be transparent as a YouTuber, or else people are not going to take you serious. So I know she's being real because she's being transparent. I know she's not telling a fake story like DoDash. You know, DoDash is fake. She's real by sharing her truth. You know, I could tell her story's real. You know? He exposes her info. That's a demon. Yeah, any man that does that is a demon. Somebody said her apology is fake. Well, I'll be the judge of that. They do all this for content, and because they're unstable. It's all fake. All of it, all of them. It's all for views. At bright light, I don't know, maybe you're trolling. Maybe you're being a troll, but everything on YouTube is for views. I do content for views. That's how I get paid. This is my job. This is what I do. So views is what I want. That's how I get paid. Anybody that come on YouTube to do YouTube and they don't want views, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. Like, who makes videos and post them and don't want views? That's the whole purpose of YouTube. You're here viewing. So if somebody's doing something for views and you're viewing it, you're contributing to the views. So it would be silly to say they're doing it for views when you're viewing them. When you go to work to get paid, right? Who goes to work to get paid? Who goes to work and don't want to be paid? Who goes to a 9 to 5 and don't want to make money? So everything is for views. I just don't like fake people that come on YouTube and they make fake content because they just want to get paid. That's a bad viewer experience for you, the viewer. I want to be able to share content that is engaging for the viewers to make them become educated and stimulate thought. Throughout this entire video, we talked about a lot of different issues that probably helped a lot of you out there. A lot of y'all probably heard a lot of information from me, from her, that probably helped you become a better person. You know? What's her name? What are you talking about? The lady? Her name is, whatchamacallit? Diamond Royal Ministries. That's all. All you gotta do is just search for debunking NuBreed Global Truth. That's if you want to hear the conclusion of what she had to say. I'm gonna continue it tomorrow because I got things to do right now. Right? I've been on for damn near a long time, more than 2 hours and change. All right. So I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna see what she talked about because I gotta wrap up this video tomorrow. I'm gonna continue my reaction tomorrow with this and kind of check out her apology video while I take care of some business and whatnot. Hey, appreciate everybody for stopping by the show. If you like the content, consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already. If you like my videos, you like my commentary, you think it's good work, double tap the screen to give it a thumbs up. If you think my content sucks, you don't like me, you don't like my locks, you think that I'm lame, then you don't have to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to thumb up the video. You really don't have to. But one thing I do know is that I appreciate the fact that you stopped by to even tune in to listen. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter if you don't like me or not. At least you stood there, you watched, and I appreciate that. Right? Maybe one day we'll meet again, and you may like my content then. Those of you that subscribe to the channel, consider checking out my channel introduction video so you could get to know more about me and what I do. Right? Currently, right now, I'm building a whole new studio, and it's going to be really fun. We're going to have a lot of content. It's going to be really great, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing a lot of different videos, fam. So, hey, peace and blessings to everybody. Y'all take care. Shout out to all the channel members, everybody that subscribed to the channel, everybody that want to support. If you want to support the platform financially, you can do so via Cash App, $Ringo TV Raw. My Cash App is in the description area of all my videos. If a moderator's in the building, they can throw it in the chat. If you want to support, you can support. If you don't want to support, then you don't have to support. It's up to you. If you feel my work is worthy of that, then support, because your support is what keep the lights on. Your support is what helped me to build. Simple as that. Without you, I can't do this. So that being said, I'll sign out. I'll catch you in the morning with the continuation of this show. Peace and blessings.